We expect better.
Hello? Hello and welcome to Tabletop Fables. One day I will get an introduction right.
I guarantee it will not happen.
It's part of my lovable charm. Welcome to Prince of the Apocalypse. One player is still making their way across Adelaide traffic.
Making their way downtown, some could say.
Yep, there we're chilling out west side and
walking fast, faces past. Nah.
And
Studio bound.
The needs a week.
I'm pretty sure there's some spaghetti in there.
Last week, Zhentarim agents, these lot.
Hello.
I'm so bad intros.
Yeah, it's not going well.
Came to the town of Red Light. Who's the group chronicler and can tell us what happened?
Sorry, I only do that for Thursday in the opening call.
Nick,
What?
what happened from your character's perspective?
Welcome to Tabletop Fables.
My dear friend made a dick of himself and took a arrow to the arm. Okay, so we...
Guilty!
No, well, as a lovable party does, we rocked up into town and made friends. So those of us that were wise went to the pub while the rest of us did work and unloaded goods at the baker. And then we set out on our merry way to provide assistive services like Windows 10. Not very effective, but
But we got it done.
we got it done.
Sort of.
I like the Harpers, they're Vista.
Vista.
Oh god.
But we willingly walked into an ambush. Like we definitely knew about it. It was only obvious,
Only mostly.
mostly obvious.
You lured them out by walking neck first.
Neck first into an ambush.
We used our HP effectively as a trap for the enemy.
And
You're welcome.
you know, it was an unfair fight, so we got out by the skin of our teeth.
Yeah.
And now we're covering up any witnesses.
We're not trying to.
Oh yeah, that.
I just wanted to sleep.
Speaking of sleep, they covered up by putting part of the town guard to sleep. An action where I'm sure will have no consequences.
It depends if it's like the Hulkbuster and it go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
That would actually work.
Good thing we don't need to be here for very long, right?
Right?
I mean, we do need to make problems to fix problems.
We are the problem. How do we fix us? Wait.
We're the mafia.
Gotta whack a guy.
So you left the quarry on this cart, only slight amount of blood, mainly your own, on the cart. You left a series of naked bodies for no reason.
Mostly naked. Well,
Mostly
because
naked.
They still
otherwise.
have their underwear.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right, they have their G-strings.
Yes.
There's
They have
one
their
guy,
panties.
they have their, one guy's just torn to shreds. Blood
He's
everywhere.
mulch. He's mulch on a tree. Thank you very much.
Well, more like, it's flayed. It's like what Willow did to that Andrew guy, Buffy.
He had it coming.
Yeah, he did.
What
He
a
really
jerk.
did.
That was Warren.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
No, never.
So you guys are, it's about 3 a.m. in the town of Red Larch. You guys are leaving the quarry and heading to the rest of town.
We should probably introduce ourselves now that everyone's here as well.
Oh, you can do that. Starting with you.
But I'm not on the end of the line.
You talk first.
He's on the end.
Never speak out.
No. Nick's on the end of the one.
You're both on the end of the line.
Hi, I'm Brett. I'm the DM. I'm playing everyone that is one of these guys.
And sometimes these guys.
Odds, evens.
Ha!
Curse your dice.
In character,
Hi.
please.
They are cursed.
Right, everyone in character tonight, please.
I mean, what? I'm introducing myself as Anthony, then Kallan in character? Is that?
Oh, forget Anthony, no one cares.
I mean, half
Jesus.
true.
I mean, fuck. Hi, I'm Kallan, I guess. I still haven't decided on a voice, so I probably will end up slipping into my old character, just out of habit. But I also might try something stupid and weird. We'll find out.
And then a weird voice as well.
Yeah.
Hi, I am Truedream. I am a Goliath cleric. For some reason I settled on this voice and I never know why. It just came out. Your turn.
I'm playing Molbath, the wizard. I don't do voices.
Well, you do. It's just always the same one. It happens to be yours.
That's my voice.
And hello, I am Emharis, the Magnificent. My brother Molbath always tells stories about me. None of them are true. The ones I tell are, though. I managed to get myself into a spot of bother with a strange fey creature, and now it delights in making me squirm. Let's hope it stops soon.
Never.
Why do we always have to go to names? Everybody's got a name. Why does everybody have to have a name?
I think it's so they can tell us apart.
Heidi is fun.
So anyway, you guys were in the fight at the quarry. You guys also did kill a bunch of bandits and a bear in the forest earlier.
No, the bear was fine. We
No,
let the
no, he
bear go.
died.
Oh, he did?
Oh, when you released him and sent him on a bunch of people with weapons, and he died.
Well, we healed him.
Did you?
Just
Yeah, we
yeah.
gave him healies. That's why I was down
Yeah,
the
You
spell
gave him
slot.
healing.
That was the only
Yes.
healing that happened that game.
He was a +1 good Healy boy.
I am now picturing something very different with that bear and how he left.
Yeah, well, that was the whole purpose. Was
That the
I
bear
thought I was doing a good
another
thing by
problem.
saving the bear,
Yeah,
and the
'cause
rest
you-
of them were like, "Well, if a bear attacks town now."
Then
Then
we've got a
we've
new
made
problem.
a new problem that we'll solve. That was the point.
Very well. I have
Okay.
been corrected.
Very well.
It's like just ripped out 4 pages of notes.
You mean every single note I've taken so far?
Just rip out
You
the
know
top.
you like me.
I don't like taking notes. That's my problem. So anyway, I believe you guys are trying to leave a quarry.
Yes.
You head past a couple of asleep guards, and it's about 3 a.m. So you can travel back into the rest of the village.
We could leave them naked as well,
Let's do it.
because then they have to explain why they're naked, and there's a bunch of dead people that are naked.
Why aren't you?
If you wish to, then you can walk back and do it yourself.
No, let me.
I
Let
would
me.
like to rest.
Pretty sure I'm unconscious again because I pulled an arrow out.
Yeah.
Well,
I jump down from the cart and head back towards where the guards are.
Yep. Yep. So they're just a couple of the butcher's lads. They're wearing some fairly simple leather armor. They've got like fairly large meat cleavers and like a sap on the side as well.
This could go really badly. Gentlemen, are you okay? Gentlemen, are you okay down there?
What happened?
I don't know. There was a spirit in the quarry.
It's a breach so everyone wakes everyone up.
Show them arms. I was attacked. We managed to scare it off at least, but it's not a pretty sight down there.
Oh,
You're okay though, not hurt.
no, that's not my blood.
Oh, well, that's the important thing.
I think we're okay. Deception with advantage. Oh, you are literally bleeding.
I'm pretty hurt.
Alright. Who covered them in blood?
They're butchers.
Oh, right.
they covered themselves in blood.
I was like, did we do that? Because that's fucked up.
That is going to be a 13.
So look at each other and go, oh yeah, what? We'll check it out. Like, what was your name?
Emharis. Emharis Beneath.
Emharis Beneath. Okay. Good. Well, be on your way, citizen. Oh, you're not a citizen. Be on your way, traveller.
Good luck with it.
Thank you.
We'll follow this up and try and deal with it. We don't want this to happen again.
See them sort of look at each other and start heading down stealthily. One of them is a lot better than the other one. And sort of clings to the side with the other one sort of walking down the moon going, why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? So eventually they head into the thing.
I slowly walk away, just kind of listening for anything in the background.
By Pelor! That's so much blood!
Pick up my pace a bit.
And here are some bodies! What the hell has happened over here? You start to hear movement in some of the other houses.
And you hear it. They climb up. I'm back!
Time to go.
So you guys keep moving forward. Where are you guys headed?
A stable, I assume.
So you're piloting.
I guess so.
You made the piloting motion, so
Apparently
Piloting
I
as
am.
opposed to driving or steering or.
horsing.
Turns
Walking around.
out the cart's actually a plane.
Okay, so do you want me to make an animal handling check?
No,
Okay.
not just saying.
Great, the horse can fly, but I have to wait till level 8.
Just eat the horse and come in, it'll be fine.
So, yeah, you head to the back of these stables. You see your other 2 horses there. You see the spot where the cart has been booked out. You see the spot where this big Clydesdale has been booked out to stay as well.
Cool. I'm going to find a nice little corner. I'm going to plop myself down and I'm going to go to sleep.
You find a nice large corner, little by your standards,
Yes.
and head there.
Another stable.
I'm going to lie with my back against the door, so if anyone tries to come in, I'm waking up immediately.
Am I still unconscious? I don't remember.
No, you came to.
No.
You both came to. He
He went
himself.
back unconscious by unarrowing himself.
He decided to wake up and the problems were dealt with.
That's logical.
I mean, I had to deal with my own problem, so
So you all in these 3 stables take various spots.
Yeah.
I may have made it better with the guards.
I'm still unconscious.
I may have made it worse.
I went to sleep.
Oh.
You just say out loud. I hope someone listened.
No, I'm hoping no one listens. That's perfect. And I lie down.
Over the next sort of 30 minutes, you hear a series of footsteps run past this inn, then more headed the other way, back towards the quarry.
Everything's fine. I am asleep.
It's about 3 a.m. Morning comes, assuming you're full asleep. About 6:30, you feel the door kick against you.
Oh. Yes, Mother, I'll be ready soon.
Strange sound for a horse.
Sure. Sorry, I'm just looking at one spot. Wow. My inability to read anything.
Even
Comprehend languages.
You know that doesn't work on me.
On self spell. You have to cast.
So you see the one-eyed stable master as he leads over. Oi! No sleeping in the stables.
Oh, we didn't want to wake you, sir. I'm terribly sorry. We thought you could use a good rest. As could we.
You still have to go inside and pay up
Oh, of course, of course.
the price of a room.
Oh, yes, of course. And we'll probably be staying again tonight, so we'll pay you another gold.
You can, of course. But you might want to talk to Calissa about payments.
Very well. Can you give us a moment to wake up, please? We'll
No,
be in short.
out. You're disturbing the other guests.
I think they're still out cold. Can I come and deal with this then?
Yes, but if they're not up in the next 10 minutes, they're getting such a pail of water.
Hush now, children.
I'm
And I'll follow him out.
So everyone's had a long rest.
Coat me in water. Just stand up and tower and like, yes.
I'm seriously considering casting sleep on you all.
Do you gain health over a long rest?
Yes.
You roll your hit dice.
No, long rest is health.
Okay.
Health and spells. You get
I
everything.
can die.
You're back to full.
Cool.
Nearly everything back. But yeah.
My arm.
For all, at this point, practical purposes, everything back. Yeah. I mean, theoretically, like your arm is still bruised up and ouchy and everything, but
Super ouchy.
your combat performance, if you will, is back and forth.
Yeah.
So you head inside.
Mm.
Yes, you see a bunch of very well dressed and neat and tidy staff, and you see this matronly woman walk over. Sees the straw in your hair.
I'm sorry, ma'am. We did not mean to fall asleep in the stables, but we had nowhere else to go at the time. We didn't want to wake you and disturb you in the early hours of the morning after trying to solve the problems of your town.
Normally, if you have to do that, you stay in the flop house upstairs. But either way, pay me in the morning.
Certainly. Just a moment. Just a moment.
Have props, we'll use it.
There we go.
That'll do.
Just you don't want me to do it again.
I assume these are gold pieces?
Yes.
4 gold? Yep.
So that should cover our stabling for yesterday and tonight, I trust?
Oh, you don't. Probably. Depends on how many you are there.
Oh, there's 5 of us. Plus the horse. But we only need 1 room.
For the next 24 hours, just that'll cover you.
Excellent. In the meantime, we'll try to fix your town up for you.
Very well. There's plenty of things that need to be fixed around here.
Yes. Ghastly spirits about. Horrible things.
Yeah. Plenty of bandits and monsters in the hills too.
We've already taken care of the bandits at least. 1 problem solved.
Make a persuasion check on that.
Well, we have.
That's why it's persuasion, not perception. You just walked in from the stable with straw in your hair, going, yeah, save the pound.
That is a 13.
She looks you up and down and sees some different old man.
Arrow holes.
Well, she sees there's like blood on your clothes and stuff. She takes some sense over, like, she takes some note of that. Molbath gets a bucket load of, we'll call it water, over him.
Right, wake up. What is going on? What is this?
Out the stable. I explained to your friend you had 10 minutes ago. That was 15 minutes ago.
In the commotion, I wake up and leave.
I leave, but I don't wake all.
Gets another bucket of water. Over Cassie. Hurry out, you two.
I look at him, roll over, flick my hair back a bit, and just.
The next thing that hits you
Is the bucket.
Is the man.
no, it's a bucket load of stuff. Clearly he was mucking out the stables.
Just like kind of scrape it out my mutton chop and then lay it down.
Then the bucket hits next to you. That misses you.
Okay, fine. Fine. And then I walk over to the trough and clean myself off in his trough.
That's you're grumbling that water for the horses.
Actually, the horse is rough.
Yeah, well, that's
Good. Is it waking up your friend there?
With all of this commotion, yeah. Truedream slowly unclinks and just progressively gets bigger than him.
I'll just look at him like, you can shake her if you want.
Out.
Yes, I hear you. Crack, crack, crack.
Sort of walks off.
Yeah, I'll scrub myself down a little bit, get all the shit off of me. And, yeah, dunk my head, and then come out.
You look like you had a rude awakening.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
What
Some
an
might say he had
obnoxious
a shit night's sleep.
The humans seemed very obnoxious. Where's the other ones gone?
Well, no idea.
He went inside like you should. Messing up my stables, clean stables.
Angry stable boy.
Not every day you see a horse with 2 rear ends.
When they actually cracked as soon as I moved to just then.
Can you tell me where I would find the constable?
We should be at his butcher shop.
Oh, he's there most of the day, is he?
Yes, most of the problems are at night.
Yes, excellent.
During the day he works there.
I think we should check in with him.
I agree, but first,
Oh, hello, brother.
Yes.
You look a little bit damp.
Yes, that's surprising. I know you did not wake me.
Oh, I tried, but you were in a sound slumber.
I'm sure.
Yes, so it's 5 of you. I'll start getting some food together. You can see there's already people have already eaten a fair bit. 5 or 6?
Plod ducking.
Make it 7.
Ducks under the doorway and walks in and plods over.
She comes back eventually with some already like warm sort of oats. Puts it down.
Thank you, good lady.
Yeah.
I'll just eat it, Molbath. Maybe don't.
So this inn is 2-story,
It's 3.
3-story. I'll ask before I come down to eat anything. I'll go to the innkeeper or the person behind the bar.
Yep.
Believe we've got a room prepped.
You see the bartender, well, just the bar keeper at the moment. Is yes. Comes back with key.
What number? What floor?
17. So it's on the first floor. We're on the ground. It's 1 floor up. Number 7.
Thank you. I'm gonna go up and check out the other 2 floors. That isn't the first.
I'll pick up my bowl of oats and put it in front of Truedream.
Well, the spoon is too small. It'd be like half a teaspoon size. So she's just from the bowl.
So you have the ground floor, which is mainly just living spaces, places where they cook food, things like that. The first floor, which is, as you look around, it is essentially like backpacker style, like 6 people bedrooms. The top floor is, it's basically a flop house. It's just mats, if you call them that, just around. There's still a lot of people in there. Place smells of unclean worker spending the night there after a few drinks.
Does it seem like for real world references, it seemed like a really, really shit opium den?
It seems like a pretty decent place. Like
It's a halfway decent opium.
Oh, okay.
there's no drinking or anything like that, and from what you heard the other night, that's all in the tavern.
Yeah.
And when you look in your room, it's fairly high stacked for people, but it's very well looked after. And especially like just looking at the staff, there's definitely high standards of.
It doesn't. The top floor doesn't seem like it's a inconspicuous thing. It's just.
You've seen much worse flop houses.
This is like, would you like me to pre-warm your crack pipe, sir?
But yeah.
Are there any beds that are missing in the flat, like unclaimed spots that look like they have things near them but have no one laying there?
Perception check.
Oof.
No, 3. Which 8.
Is there anyone else in the room?
On the flop house, well, there's plenty of people around. You see, even as you're just watching, looking around, people getting up and heading off, gathering some tools and things like that. They look mainly like the itinerant workers and the like in the flop house here. And no, if there's someone who's left stuff around, it's not worth anything. Yeah.
But it's worth me kicking it slightly over to a different bed.
Well, there are people asleep still. Yeah.
It's just,
Just kick them.
disturbing of the peace, that's all. You took my what?
Like-
They're invaluable items, but
Well, if you want to do that,
I'll just have a quick walk through and then head downstairs. Not really looking for anything, just scoping the place out.
sleight of hand if you're trying to be subtle.
There's a window on the top floor.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. Potential escape routes.
12.
You sort of slide it over, like looks like just a bundle of clothes.
Yeah,
From one bed to a couple beds over, and just sort of wandering around.
And
You
then
see someone on the other side of the room as they're sort of getting organised, sees and just rolls eyes, ignores it. No one
Disappears
who's close. No one who's close enough to care about these people.
Quick, kill him.
Yeah. Especially because you have got your staff with a spear, like do you have a knife staff? Is that right?
No, it's just a plain
Quarterstaff.
quarterstaff.
Whacking stick.
Yeah.
That's still a weapon. Like these guys, yeah, they might have tools on them, but none of them has like a hitting thing.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, Truedream, have you had enough now?
Yes, this is very satisfying.
Okay, well let's go. Well, where is our new friend gone? Wasn't he with you before, Kallan?
She's just like cleaned up all the bowls.
Which new friend?
The elf boy. Elf man? I don't know how old they are. It's hard to tell.
Oh, the tiny one.
Yeah, it's that one.
We got to be more specific.
Everyone else is a human. You're an elf, and I'm a Goliath. You're tiny.
We really need to name him so we know who we're talking about.
I'm a halfling. I'm not that far from.
I think I saw him upstairs.
Sorry, half elf.
Have a look around.
By now, I would be appearing anyway, so there's only kicking a bag here and there.
Ah, there you are, ready to go then.
Disturbing the peace. Yes.
We'd better go see what good or damage we've done to our reputation overnight.
Well, we can't really be into anything, so
Well, hopefully not.
Okay. I just slowly stand up.
Well, the constable should be in his butchery apparently. Let's go see him.
Done.
Should we perhaps prepare the horse and cart for a hasty evacuation if needed?
I can go deal with that. And I'll head into the stables and grab the cart
sure.
and a couple of horses and just, well, yeah, I'll just lead the horse, all the horses outside, tie them up, and then take the cart out.
Yeah, just tie all the horses together. So if you lose one, you lose all
Is the
three.
stableman?
You have the getaway vehicle ready.
Yeah.
Is the stableman still in the stable?
Yeah, he looks pretty busy.
Well, we prepared more than one horse.
So you guys will head, almost all of you head
The butcher?
to the butcher.
Mhm.
So you head there, you head inside you see the same, no, actually you don't, you see someone there butching like before. Butchering.
Butching.
Butching.
Butch.
You butch excellently, ma'am. May I say?
There's only one of the lads here. You don't see the constable or three others. Or the three others, sorry.
Oh, when
Look
did I-
up and...
Good morning.
Morning.
Well, not so good after last night, but we're here to see the constable, to see what can be done about this spirit.
Yeah, he's looking closer and you see she has like some bags under her eyes, like she was woken up. And didn't sleep after that. And she's like, oh yes, he's down at the mine actually.
Ah,
That's at the quarry.
yes. I imagine he would be. Well, you best go and find him there.
Just be careful, some dark deeds happen.
Yes. Yes, we know.
She's a bit of an inquisitive eyebrow raise, but doesn't go further.
We'll deal with it. We'll be sure of it.
Good. Harbuck will appreciate that, I'm sure.
Well, thank you. We might see you again later on.
Yes. Did you take care of the bandits?
The bandits dealt with, yes.
Ah.
The spirit seems to be a greater problem, but that will be dealt with soon as well.
Well, I'll start preparing the meats that were promised to you.
Ah, excellent. Thank you. Head back out and down to the quarry.
Yes, we'll head to the quarry.
So you start heading down there. You see there's two of the like the butcher's boys, just basically leaning on like various things. One's near the shack at the top. Another one on the path headed down. You see that there's a sort of a very strong, slightly overweight woman, basically arguing with one, just trying to get down there. She's like, as she approaches you, it's my quarry. I have every right to be there. The lad's like, the constable told me I'm not allowed to let anyone down there. Sorry, ma'am. It seems to be this conversation's been going on a while.
Did you catch up with us after you got the cart ready?
I imagine if you came out and you headed
You
to the
would have had to-
quarry, you
yeah.
would have had to take the horses.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you would have gone past. Well, the quarry is. When I say outside of town, it's like it's
Yeah.
like one building outside of town.
It's right on the edge.
But you would have to have gone past the
Yeah.
inn to get there. So.
Well, you were the one that was asking about women not long ago. Care to take a crack at this one?
No? I'll walk up to him. What's the problem? What's going on here?
Looks over at you and gives you a very strong look. It's like, who are you?
Name's Kallan. How can I help? Is there anything that needs to be done? We've offered aid to the constable, and we can try and help wherever we can.
Well, he's got some mess going on down there and won't even tell me what it is.
If you'd like, I can go relay a message for you, or...
See ya just in front. Very well, you go down and speak to him.
I can do that. And do I recognise the guy that is stopping her? Is he just one of the boys...
That one of the sleepy boys from last night?
He isn't, but the other guy is one of the sleepy boys.
So, I'll just be like... May I go down there and talk to the
Just
constable?
hold out a fist bump him, and we'll just walk off.
You see him, you see... Like, because you guys have come in and talked to the constable.
Yeah.
He sort of hums and ahs and eventually he just gives him a quick nod.
Alright. What was your name, madam?
Maliko.
Malika. I'll be
And she points at, like, there's a sign that says Maliko Stoneworks.
Well,
Get your rocks up, honey.
I'll be back up shortly. I'll tell the constable you want to come down and see the damage and just see if I can get them.
I would appreciate it if you could.
I'm going to go up to the sleepy boy guard from last night.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning.
Hello, sir.
I don't know about you, but I was plagued by terrible nightmares. Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose you didn't get much sleep.
No,
Behind him is just a grin cracking.
full shift last night and now it is today.
Does
Goliath
the
slept
constable
with us.
have any idea what happened beyond the spirit's attack?
Well, make a persuasion check. We'll see how forthcoming he is.
He's pretty tired. That is a 14.
No, we don't know. His magic's the like we've not seen before.
Yes, me either.
What are the rest of you doing?
Heading down to the quarry.
I'm slowly.
Once I got the nod to go in, it would have been like a...
I'm slowly flooding.
So you guys all sort of head down.
I'm
The guards,
doing my
like,
normal thing of following Amos.
sort of like, once one of you goes, he's like, then he sees her actually go, he's like, and then she's,
Just smiling and just keep walking.
Malika goes, well, she can allow all them to go. She just walks too. It's like, she deliberately planned as a distraction. She just slides up the garden.
I look to her. Welcome to the party, ma'am.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Hardly a party. I've already lost 2 hours of work.
Oh, not that sort of party. We're an adventuring party.
Adventures.
Well, we solve problems. That's what we're here to do.
Well, if you can get my quarry going, again, I'll be most grateful.
I guarantee it, ma'am. On my honour.
It'll be like the ghosts are already dealt with.
Well, the natural one I just brought. So it gives you a nod and goes, well, adventurers have a weird sense of honour, but someone's going to sort out the problems of the city.
Yes, and we shall.
It would be our delight to help.
You look like a strong one. If you ever need work that isn't sword-based, you could always do with a Goliath in the stones.
We do take private requests if you ever need anything done.
He means anything.
Yes, well. Prefer workers broad rather than wiry.
I appreciate the offer, but my lord's work is never done. Just smiles and nods and keeps walking.
Just sort of looks at your garb again, because you see a sort of nod, I am cleric.
I hate those guys.
You'll get back down to the edge of the quarry, sort of closer to the entrance where the bodies ended up, and you see there's one of the guards standing near the bodies. The other sleepy guard As you approach, you say, "Oh, stop!
Ah, yes.
No one's meant to be down here."
Oh, but of course we're here to help. It is our job after all.
Constable! Constable!
Yes, good morning, Constable.
You
We're
see,
here to help.
Constable sort of looked down from where the last person was. See him, for a very big, strong man, he probably eats a very meat-heavy diet. He probably shouldn't be that white because he's probably normally naturally quite red. He just looks down.
He's not having a good morning.
No. And he starts circling around and comes down some of the easier sections of the quarry to walk down. No, you lot again.
We've also brought a guest. And I'll point to Malika.
Jim,
have to.
you see him sort of... He goes, "What the hell is going on in my quarry?" It's like, we're still trying to work it out, man. But seems the rumours of spirits might be true.
It certainly seems that way.
Looks daggers at him. It's like, well, who are these people? You see him. So I'll see if he knows. So he goes, "I don't know. No one from around here."
We are travellers who have come in order to offer help for the city. We helped with the bandit issue last night.
I
As a
he
cleric.
means the dead bodies that are scattered.
Oh, I thought he meant us. My apologies.
Ah. I mean, a group of strangers arrives in town, a group of strangers is dead. You know, I do like to know who everyone is they're travelling through.
That makes sense.
We're here to help. So what is actually going on down here?
Down here, these ones seem to, I don't know, crushed, cut to death, bled out. I can't see where most of their blood is. So one up there.
Turn to Malika. Do you have any missing workers? Anyone that hasn't showed up? Have you hired people recently?
Been trying to hire more. My workers are too cowardly to do night shifts. We try to keep this place running 24s. So 24 hours every 10 days.
Who would want to stop your operations? To send a spirit here to do such works, someone must really have it in for you. Or your operation.
They wouldn't need to be staying somewhere.
The worst I thought. Sort of thinks for a moment and see there's probably might be a little bit of a tweak of an idea, but just like, I don't know.
Oh well, if we can help in any way, if anything comes to you, let us know.
Is there any? Do any of the corpses are they still recognisable?
They like, except the one that his face was smashed in.
Don't know how that happened.
There's the other one you guys officially haven't seen yet. That won't be recognisable.
Well, if we load them up on the cart we brought, and we take them over to the inn, we can see if any of the employees or guests there recognise them. They'd have to be staying somewhere.
Well, surely we should just take them to the mortuary.
We don't have one around here.
What do you do with your dead?
Burn.
Yeah, normally. Burn them or bury them.
Well, perhaps it's not the issue. Perhaps the issue is what's attacking.
If I may, I'd like Truedream to kind of lean down slightly and look over and look like she's studying it intently and kind of gives a bit of a nod. It's like, I think I've seen similar to this before along my travels. Awful stuff this is.
You see all like Constable, the guard, and Malika will just turn around and look at you.
During the distraction, I whisper into Molbath's ear that perhaps with payment we could supervise the quarry tonight.
I have sometimes seen some of the more barbaric of worshippers doing similar sacrifices.
Make a deception with advantage.
Sure. see if this will work. Perception is and charisma. We have 13.
You clearly strike a nerve with Maliko. The other two sort of not so much. And you see her there's just a moment as she's saying it. She's like, and then she recovers.
I wouldn't be able to tell for sure without seeing the other materials that would be used in their barbaric rituals, but all the hallmarks, the crushings, the bleedings, it does fit with some of the more barbaric gods' wills.
Perhaps that's the case, then we might need Imadar and Lemura down here.
Who are they?
They're priests currently up at the shrine.
Oh, that is unnecessary. We can deal with this. Isn't that right, Truedream?
I suppose so. But if the patron god of this city were able to bless the mine to help keep it safe, perhaps it could be of an advantage.
They sort of look at each other and the constable says, oh, we're not large enough to have a patron god. We just have an all-faith shrine.
Ah, of course.
Oh, then your faith will surely cut through this evil.
Oh, I'm sure. If I may, Constable and Miss Maliko, I would like permission to come and do a cleansing and purifying ritual of the quarry tonight, to keep it protected.
Make a persuasion with advantage.
Sure. Persuasion is also in charisma. Another 13.
The constable's like, something has to be done. Look, if only to calm the people down, then you're more than welcome to try. Worst case scenario, nothing is made worse.
It will at least give people hope that something will be done.
Yeah.
If it is a barbaric ritual, these people may have been willing.
That is the other concern. Usually a ritual sacrifice, while may not be entirely of sound mind, still did so by their own accord.
Still think it's necessary we track down who these people were, where they came from, even if it is just to put them at rest with their people.
You have a full day for tonight. I'm sure Maliko will want to get his quarry up and running as soon as possible.
I'll go get the cart then. Is that alright?
I suppose.
The constable doesn't look happy about it, but it's like...
I will return at nightfall to begin the ritual. It would be best for me to work alone. The gods do not always smile favourably when believers of them are not present.
And we will, of course, patrol the perimeter to make sure she is safe.
Very well.
Got us an in for tonight!
Now, we're only going to need the recognisable ones.
Perhaps the best bet would be to bring the barkeep here. He sees most faces that come through this town.
True. Is there only one person who works at the inn?
You saw a couple.
Alright. The problem is guests may also recognise them.
Perhaps, but they're our best bet and it saves us dragging bodies through the city unnecessarily.
Why don't we just take their heads? We don't need their
Oh, Molbath, every time.
Or
What? They don't need them.
But there's so much blood when you take their heads.
Oh, they're dead. It'll be fine.
perhaps one could draw an image of the face and bring that back.
No.
This one looks like he's bled out enough.
Yeah, let us head up.
Please stop. Isn't that right, Constable?
Desecrating the dead is normally best to be avoided, especially if there are spirits.
This is
He
a
is
desecration.
very correct.
Alright. Well, in that case, I won't worry about the cart and I'll go get the innkeeper then.
So you head to the helm. The Garland working there. Sees you come in.
We've got a request for you, sir.
Yes.
You've heard about the business over at the quarry?
Oh, yeah.
We may need your help in identifying some people, whether they stayed here or not, or if you've seen them come through.
Sure.
It's
He just calls out, "Mind the bar!"
For no one in particular.
I mind the bar.
and it's some of them are in a pretty bad way. So steal yourself.
You see the second one come up. He goes, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll deal with it in that case. You don't need me this morning." And the barkeep's like, "Fair enough." There's Zhentarim will go with you.
Alright.
It's a younger man. Well,
You see-
younger as in like mid-30s compared to the other guy.
Sees everybody that comes through as well.
It's like, yeah, I see everyone. Yeah.
Good with faces.
Yeah, pretty good. I saw you in here the other night with that guy. Then all the other ones turned up.
No, you're not good with names, but you're good with faces. It's fine with me. Yeah, jump on the horse and
So you said, as he's heading down, he goes, "Yeah, you didn't introduce your names before. What's your name?"
Kallan.
"Good to meet you, Carl."
What was yours again?
Justin.
Justin.
Well, nearly close enough.
Yeah.
Justin.
I'm
Fancy Justin.
not very. I'm not good with names either.
Can you fluent in Thieves' Camp?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see him, he makes a small little gesture.
And I'll just reply.
So what brings you to town?
Work.
No. Yeah. So,
What do you do here?
Oh, keep
Work.
it. Let's just say I tend to find things and help those seeking work.
We need to have a conversation tonight.
That's it.
And yeah. If I wasn't busy right now, it'd be a slow trot to the quarry.
I'm pretty sure you're just hitting on him. Let's not be subtle here.
He makes like another gesture. It's basically like anything I need to know as you're approaching.
It was me.
It looks bad. It looks rough.
6 bodies, 4 faces.
First word rhymes with murder.
Second word, mass.
Oh, we're going to church.
By us.
I'll reply with we'll tell you later. But yeah, I'll say I'll tell you later, but don't go out. Like it's lots of blood. Everything looks real bad.
Yeah, he said, that doesn't bother me. I've been around.
Yeah, some of it's bad even for me.
You look like you had a weak stomach the other night.
No, well, more. Yeah. And then into the mines.
So you guys head down. Okay, so let's nat 20 on his right check. So yeah, he seems completely unfazed as he sees these people. Goes down.
He hasn't seen the flayed one yet.
No, officially none of you guys have.
Yeah.
Consul hasn't rushed to show you.
We're not in a rush to go look.
Oh, I've seen it.
Oh, it's a daylight.
That's why I did not sleep well last night.
It is daylight now.
I'm very deliberately not looking at the tree line.
So he goes over and he looks at their faces. He goes, I do recognise them briefly. Like I've only seen them sort of from a distance. Yeah, I've seen that one a couple of times and that one as well. So I'm like the keg meister of the inn. So they come directly to the cellar sometimes and just buy like a keg.
Yeah.
So lucky I came, not a friend. And no, they tend to keep themselves and staying other Yolanders. Sorry, Yolanthus. Yolanders.
And what's that? Is that a
Oh, that's like cheap accommodation for long-term stays. Thought it was a bit odd that they just stay there and keep to themselves and drink.
We're gonna have to go past there at some point.
I wonder if this is all of them then.
How many usually stay there, Barkeep?
Well, like I said, I've only seen a couple of them as they've come and just bought a fair amount of alcohol. I mean, one man can drink 2 cups a night, another one 4.
Might be best to
Would there
keep
be
an eye
on
on the
books?
place for a night or 2.
You see him, he just makes a slight gesture and it's 6 give or take.
This is exactly the kind of person who would get stuck in a cult. It gives more credence to my theory that they were a sacrifice.
Well, I think that's beyond a doubt now, my dear.
And so we go check out this Yolanda's and...
But before we do, Constable, tell me,
Yes.
can you think of any reason these men would be in their underwear? Seems rather strange.
And very. You think they'd have more small clothes than that?
Yes, perhaps it's part of the ritual.
Sounds like fun. No.
There are some rituals that require the removal of effectively all earthly possessions. It allows the soon-to-be departed to pass more easily to the after,
Ah,
or
yes.
to other planes. That could have perhaps been the logic, but I'm not certain.
I've heard about this with cults trying to end worlds. Nothing small scale. Oh dear, I hope that's not happening here.
Could also be just a part of a tradition than anything.
Or it could be something much more serious. We best be careful.
Or a ritual gone wrong.
All gone extremely right.
Depends on the context.
Well, I'm sure between us we have this handled. It could be more difficult than we first expected.
Yes. Well, Constable, do you want us to deal with this from here, or do you want to help us with this?
Look, we'll take care of the bodies. I won't put you through the last one. Seeing it. I pay to deal with this. Alright, thank you for your help. If you want to do that ritual tonight, I'll see if I can get some of the lads to help you guard her.
Excellent.
They should be kept just along the perimeter, up along the edge. I will patrol the inside in order to cleanse every area I can.
Yes, outside the quarry is best, as we know from last time. We'll work with the guards.
If I could have a small token placed where each body was after it has been removed, to make sure I can cleanse each area deeply.
Yeah, sure. We'll work out something.
I feel like that'd be more Maliko's territory, just to make sure it's not disturbed too much. Place a couple of flags, I guess.
Silver will do as a token.
Or gold. Platinum even.
She nods and says, I'll leave small stone markers.
I appreciate everybody's help. Where is this Yolanda's?
Check my map.
We head there.
It's right behind the inn. Sorry, the tavern. So
Convenient.
the Helmet High Sun is the building behind that.
Yeah.
There's a slight problem. We checked all the clothing. We never found a key. Which would suggest.
I'll go take the I brought the cart so I can take everybody. Well, I said, well, let's go take back our friend here, and we'll I'll be keeping an eye on Yolanda's if anybody wants me.
Thank you, Constable. We'll be back shortly to deal with this mess.
He starts giving orders about bringing in like their own horse and cart, and we start trying to gather the bodies together.
Let's go then.
And we head off.
the way the tavern was laid out, because we were there having a couple of drinks, is there a... Can I see the building behind it? Is that like set up so the bar's on the side and the
So-
other...
It's an upstairs section which you didn't go to, which is basically just like drinking.
Yeah. So if I went
The
up there...
cellar
I
door
could
would be
look.
at the back where your friend tends to work.
I will say I can't believe how well that went.
As far as we could tell.
You guys just said so many just randomly correct things to say.
Yeah.
It's like this, like that was just a thread of lies that went wonderfully.
I have approximate knowledge of many things.
That's the things I was like, I'm not even making you guys roll for that. It's just the exact right thing to say.
Yeah.
So you guys head back. Yeah, Justrin says, "Oh, thank you for the lift. Would you like a drink?"
Yeah, of course. What do you have on tap?
Oh, I'll show you.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
So you walk in, he starts whispering and says, "I have heard rumours of a cult around town."
Are you with anybody? Mike.
Are you single?
Single.
Interested?
Allegiance wise.
More freelancing.
For the Zhentarim.
That's good.
But no, they seemed obsessed with caves and the earth. It seems those people were crushed with stones and cut with knives.
I'll go, yeah, it's a real bad thing, and then just sign to him, that was us.
My bad.
And then I'll lean in and we went there to look for spirits, and they attacked us, and we thought it best that upon the realization they were people, to make it seem like they were the ones that got caught in the cult trap, not the ones setting it.
Oh.
So
He leans in and half empties his can, and as he's pouring the drink in half, not he sort of, as he's pouring, he covers his mouth slightly so his lips couldn't even be read. He says, "The believers run this city. Be careful who you speak to."
well, I wouldn't be talking to you unless. But that being said, if anything does come back to us, I know who to come to first.
I think I might. There's enough people involved. I think I might just step out here.
A wise man.
Me too.
New characters.
Won't require any help, but I thought it's best you know the situation. If we turn up dead all of a sudden,
Very well.
but I'll be keeping an eye on Yolanda's from in here for a while, so see if anybody comes in or out.
So yeah, slides you with was a cider.
Alright, I'll take it and I'll go upstairs to see where I can keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
And I actively don't drink it.
What is everyone else up to?
I'm gonna hang out in the top and just sit down and plan out the ritual.
I come up and find you. I think there is something we should discuss.
Yes.
How believable do you think you can make this ritual?
Oh, I'm going to do a real ritual, just not what they expect.
And what if it goes wrong? What if they don't believe us as we do this? I've got a backup plan. I don't like it. Certainly don't like it, and I doubt you will either.
If
But-
they don't like it, then may Bane smite their ass.
Yes. Okay. Well, anyway,
Arsenal, that's a good end game.
I think there is a way we could make this more believable if things do go awry.
How so?
The creature that now holds me captive also gives me certain powers. If I was to stand next to you, and you were to injure me, what I did to that man last night I could do to both of us. It's an extreme measure, but there'll be no denying it after that.
Could you perhaps redirect that ability to make it look as if you are having divine power channeled from within you?
I suppose I could.
Look as though you were an avatar, having the will of the gods enacted through you.
The only problem with that is if I'm enacting that god's will, I dare say I'll be shot down by the guards.
Could you not act?
Well, then I'd still be shot down.
And if they know not to interfere?
Oh, as long as you can be certain of it.
The thing about the uninformed and rituals is if you tell them not to touch or they'll die, they're likely not to touch.
Very well, we could tell them that I will be the conduit for you to summon and destroy this demon.
And if they break the circle, then you enact what you did last night onto whomever breaks the circle.
Oh, it's not that simple, my dear. They do have to attack me first.
Then hope they don't interfere.
Yes. If they do, you might have to attack me. It will hurt, but I think you can withstand it.
Do you want us there
Hopefully.
tonight? Or... because I think I'll stay here and I'll watch this place. And if I see anybody leave that looks suspicious, I'll follow them. I might end up in the same location as you.
Probably for the best. We don't want to be flanked.
And I am making notes for my ritual in the Dwarven Golkar hybrid, which is how Goliaths learn to write. Because I am smart.
I'm just gonna nod.
Because I just read that on the wiki.
There's a level 1 spell called Ceremony, which allows you to do simple ceremonies like blessing individuals, coming of age ceremonies, weddings. You could probably
Change
do a very
one of my
minor
spells.
version of, like you could do a version of that to actually do a very minor effect.
Also, I have a piece of information.
Changes
for
one of
everybody.
my spells.
Oh?
Apparently, people involved with this cult are in charge of the city, so the constable could very well be involved.
Wait,
There is
There's
actually
a cult?
Yes.
I made that up.
No. Well, I thought the masks was a dead giveaway of that.
Oh, they were just wearing costumes to scare people. The simple townsfolk.
There's something a little bit more at play here.
So it's not just to get out of working nights then, I suppose.
Yes.
Okay, now I have to ask this question to us. Are we sure we're up for this?
Well, as long as we don't get pinned down and quartered like we did
Hmm.
last night, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yes, if we go about it smarter, we'll be fine.
We should find out who's in charge and take it down from the top.
I went in there expecting to actually fight a spirit, not to fight a volley of arrows. Would have played that out a lot differently if I had different preconceptions.
Yes, I remember all too well.
Now,
My assumptions would lead me to believe that if they're trying to stop a mine, the miner's digging somewhere that they're not supposed to be.
I'm creating profit where they don't like it.
apparently what did Justin say? Something about was there cave worship? Something
Grand worshippers.
there was something to do with I think cult members what like to do with caves.
Stone and knives.
And crushed and
Perhaps if they wish to claim the quarry for themselves, to be their new base instead of the building over there.
What if, though?
Maybe.
What if it was the constable himself? What if he's worried about the power taken from him with the opening of this quarry being successful?
Oh, an inside job.
It would bring more people in and he might lose his position. I think it's safe that it'd be safer if you two went alone and then we sent the other tours back up and I keep an eye out here.
The sheriff could be waiting to ambush us, if that is the case. Let's hope not, but we have to be prepared.
Hopefully spin a trap with a trap.
Well, Well, we should make preparations for worst case scenarios then, I suppose.
Yes, I'll stay set up here, but I'll be ready to essentially run at a moment's notice if somebody comes for me.
I don't know how I feel about splitting us all up if we are in this much danger.
Well, the other two will still be with you. Just I'll be alone.
I still don't like that either.
I can jump through a window when I need to.
Well, so can I. It hurts a lot though, especially when I hit the ground.
The keys don't hit the ground.
If it was that easy, I would have learnt to fly long ago.
Oh, it's in that one.
I'll pick the best position. If I can get down the stairs, fantastic. If I can't, I'll get through a window. I have my ways.
Alright, well let's prepare then. I could use a good rest, to be honest.
I'll actually I'll pour my first drink out and I'll go get another drink from the other guy.
Yep. So
Just
you.
pour it into the trash can.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just there you go. Test Truedream's fucking drug worthiness.
Can you? Do you drink that drink?
Sure,
Can you make a con save?
sure. 16.
Yeah, you're fine. So you get another drink from Garland. Yeah. So do you guys just spend a whole day in the tavern waiting?
I'm going to spend my time trying to find the best location I possibly can and a table next to a window, hopefully by myself. But I'm also going to slyly take the 50 feet of silk rope, actually not the silk rope, the regular rope, and tie it around the table leg.
Yep.
And then just at one, well, try and estimate how far down and tie like a hand loop in it so I could jump out the window and just land.
Nice.
Rappel down.
While they're all doing that, I would like to ask the stable hand where the general goods store is. Or like, if there's a store in town.
Yeah, Valley Wars Sundries. Just putting it on this map. Sort of quite close to the southern edge of town.
Alright, I'll take the cart and the goods and I'll head over there.
Sure. So yeah, you see that it looks like a standard house, but as you approach, you see there's lots of just barrels of crap essentially all around. There's a small sign saying Valley Wars. Yeah, there's like furniture, lamps, carpets, mirrors. There's even weapons and shields, helms, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I'll jump off the cart and I'll yell out green. Hello in there. I bring goods for sale.
So, oh, enter, come in.
Perhaps you can come out here.
You hear a chair like,
I'm
See,
bastardizing Bill's spell.
an old man come out. He sort of only a few wisps of grey hair left. Very bent over back as he comes out. He's hobbling with a small little cane.
Greetings, sir. I have these goods for sale. Perhaps you'll be
It's a
interested.
fine horse you have there.
Not the horse, the items in the cart.
Of course. So what do you have here?
Like, just a list of the goods that we got from the bandit camp.
You have a cartload of goods. Do you have anything more specific than that? Perhaps a list of what you wrote down that you could read to me.
It was 90 gold pieces of various items.
Yes. I reckon some various items you say. Well, that was on me. So he starts looking through it all.
I think you did give us a list, but it ended with basically various
It's
items.
shit.
So I just went, yeah.
So he goes through. After about half an hour, he comes back and goes, 47 gold pieces for the lot of it.
I'll make an insight. 16.
Seems a pretty fair price. Like, obviously, he's going to make a profit margin when he sells it and stuff like that, but for a buying price of random goods.
Perhaps, because we will be here for a while, and as adventurers, we will see much action. Perhaps you could raise it to 60 gold with the promise of return business.
Potentially. Make a persuasion check.
16.
You have negative charisma?
So I don't talk to anyone.
And that's why you can take me around.
So, look, I can go up to 50 gold pieces, only if you promise you'll purchase from me before anyone else, or sell to me before anyone else.
Alright. And perhaps a generous discount on lump sums of items.
Well, I will purchase large series of items that other people cannot, might not be able to.
Alright.
Focuses of non-perishable goods. Terms and conditions apply. Is there anything you might be interested in purchasing?
Do you perhaps have any health potions available?
I do actually. Come on inside. I gotta get the gold for you as well.
Alright, I follow him inside.
He's trying to lure you inside, I'm suspicious.
His house is a mimic. So he goes inside and it's even more packed, like it's full on hoarded town here. Go through a thin, narrow passageways. It's a point like, room of recline all over it is, but there's like chairs across the top creating a
I keep an eye out for anything particularly interesting.
perception check.
Natural 20. 22.
Really the single most interesting thing is there's a pile of books on the desk and it looks like he's currently going through them all. There's one that's much thicker and larger than the rest of the books. Sort of brilliant blue colour, has like gilt edges and things like that. As he heads to the desk and goes under, you see him rattling around and eventually pulls out a coin purse and hands it over, 50 gold pieces inside.
I collect it and put it away. You said that you had healing potions?
Ah, yes. It's around just one, I think. He goes into the back room, rustles around, comes back. Adventurers, eh? Well, I do want you repeat customers, 20 gold pieces.
That seems fair. I like.
Yep. So, listen. I did hear of a place, if you're an adventurer, you might want to check out. Apparently, some of the local lads talked about a tree, and there's a skull pinned to it with an arrow.
Where would one find this tree?
Do you have a map on you? It's
Oh,
okay.
yes.
Map boy!
He points out.
I am the one who holds the map.
We share it as necessary.
It's a more metaphysical map. Yeah, he points out. It's way back here, isn't it? Yeah, it's like to the east a bit. It's not too far away.
Oh, thank you. Do you perhaps know of anything else interesting going on in the town?
Well, there's a few things. Have you heard of Lance Rock?
Oh.
The name is incredibly funny.
That's what it's called!
I'm just saying that is a porn star name. It's like that is Lance Hardon.
Some of them.
And this is what we
This is going to get worse before it gets better.
I'm already liking the sound of this.
So Lance Rock.
Some of the local hunters have said they've seen lightning storms up there, and some people almost look diseased, sort of wandering around.
Ooh. Not by disease. Do these people look dead? Or are these just known people who are sick?
I said diseased.
Alright. Suppose. Thank you for your business. I'll head off now.
It's alright. Don't forget, you will bring things here first. So, do anything?
Yes, I'll do something very specific. If you don't all mind, I might try to get some rest. Sort of lie down on the ground and click and just...
Fair enough.
I lean right over, like obnoxiously close, and just look at you and go, it's weird.
Look up his nostril.
How many hit points do you have?
10.
How many hit points do you have?
8.
Okay, that's fine.
I might be able to, depending on how I roll.
When Halford's asked us if he was asleep, so I was like, well, yeah.
Yeah. Oof. 7. That's 4 towards you already.
I
7.
naturally Magic can't
12.
be the sleep, so.
Yeah,
And
half of
14.
benefit from Fey ancestry.
Okay, so you like
Do you have 14 HP or less?
Hence the fascination on him just
I have
going to
9.
sleep.
So
You fall
you're
asleep.
in the top of the cabin. So you're like, and just boom.
Now I'm looking at both of you very weird, just
Is
like.
there no check to resist that?
No.
See, I was
That's the beauty of it.
Oh, roll for the horse.
I was a smart person who already left to go do my shopping.
Before the warlock walk.
Yeah, because I've already made my list of what I intend to buy for the ritual.
I just like the idea that we're going along in the middle of town and you're like, I'm going to sleep. Clip, and I'm sitting there in the back of a cart. You go to sleep. He who's driving the horse and cart goes to sleep. And then the horse goes to sleep as well. And I'm like,
We're in the
shit.
We're in the inn still.
We're
We're in the
tavern.
He's just like patrolling, like staring intently out the window. Just goes.
So I'm trying to like slowly keep tabs on the place, and it's just like
In my defense, I still don't really understand how my magic works. I just think, I just make myself go to sleep. Problem solved.
So you guys are asleep or not?
Yeah, I slide
so
to the other
you
bench
have
so I
left to
can
go
watch out
shopping.
the window.
Yes, I would like to find an apothecarian or some sort of supply place where I can get incense, candles, silver dust, salt, animal blood, and herbs. Based on what I know about rituals.
Roll investigation.
Okay. My stat is.
Worst case scenario, just get some salt.
Yeah, we should have used word for everything.
Okay, that one.
Supernatural malignment cure-all.
We've got.
3.
You shouldn't have done it over
Oh
there.
boy, that's a 3.
Hmm.
If there is no store, at least for herbs, I guess I'm gonna go foraging.
Well, you end up. Eventually, you'll end up in Velavor's Sundries. You just take a long time to get there.
I'm just like, I don't know the city.
You already left.
Yeah,
That's how long it takes. So you head inside and you see.
duck under the doorway.
And you see like a thin sort of corridor of various supplies. Now slightly smaller, you see like a very familiar looking bandit sword just sticking out of one spot. The guy at a counter sort of pick up swords occasionally and I know the swords you
The swords we handed in.
swords you
Yeah, they
handed
were
in.
already handed in.
And
It was-
armor.
I know.
it was
You
the
see
other
some familiar various goods.
You see
Few bloody bandit clothing.
some miscellaneous, some other. You see the guy sort of looking through it a bit closer. Continues looking up. Oh, aren't you a big one? A Goliath, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I get that quite a lot. If I may, I need to collect some supplies.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do a ritual blessing tonight. Would you happen to have some incense, some candles, some silver dust, some salt, some animal blood, and some herbs, or know where I can procure them?
Oh, I think we should have most of that. And he sort of clicks his fingers. You didn't really notice before, but there are like some like kids trying to like sort this place out. Probably worth like a copper a day or some slave wages. And they start like hunting around. And you hear one of them go, I think the incense was over here. So, how much of it all are you looking for?
I shouldn't need too much. It will only be one ritual.
So the spell you were looking to cast, did it have a specific component?
It
cost?
does have 25 GP worth of powdered silver, which the spell consumes. The other stuff I've added on to for personal flavour,
So
and based on what I know about spells.
eventually start. So you getting the silver as well, I assume?
Probably for the best, although I'm going to have to sell or get rid of
Well-
something in order to make up, because I've only got like 14 silver on my character sheet.
If I wasn't asleep, I could pay for stuff.
Yeah. Basically, you get 10 gold pieces worth of ritual stuff.
Okay, that's all good.
And I'm sure your god will be fine with being shortchanged.
Considering you don't actually want
What
to
can
form a
possibly go
ritual,
wrong?
it doesn't matter.
Considering I'm going to do a bastardized version of this and not actually its spell, I'm just using some of the flavour of it. I'm sure less of the silver is fine.
In fact,
I'm
none of
not
it's
actually
probably fine.
doing the ceremony spell. I'm using the flavour of the ritual spell.
But eventually, the
Greyish sort of dust, it'll do. And he's like, but it's gunpowder.
It's fine.
It's perfect.
The children
It's what Bane
eventually
would have
gather
wanted.
all the supplies and sell it to you for 10 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll collect. I'll take that. Now I have 4 gold pieces.
At that point, we will head to our break.
Yay!
Break time. Everyone get recess. back.
And we're back. Welcome back. So the part. That's okay. Yeah, it's glad you're here. I mean, in your house.
Me too.
Don't want to be.
Does this all work?
So previously, you guys did a bunch. You guys split the party and did individual things. We have two asleep in the top of an inn, and
Sorry.
and there's probably a patron somewhere in the corner asleep as well. 1 hit point.
Waitress is walking past.
Just hear a clatter of dishes down the stairs.
So then you probably return.
Alright, I head back upstairs. Why are they asleep?
I don't know, they just wanted a nap, and clearly peer pressure kicked in.
Alright, I walk up and I slap the rogue.
Oh, what the?
Stop sleeping on the job.
What are you talking? I was.
Then I walk over and I slap my rogue.
Oh. Hello.
I
What are
found-
you doing? I was trying to sleep.
Why was
Why
I
are you
asleep?
sleeping?
Because I need to rest, brother. If we're going to do this tonight, we've got to be on our best.
There's
Why
two
was I
spots
asleep?
I don't know. You must have been tired as well. I honestly don't know.
What happened to the
Did
big
I miss
one?
anything?
To the big one. The big one. I think she went to find silver, spices, and...
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, neither do I.
Alright. So, I sold her our goods and I found some more information we can look into. Apparently there was a skull with an arrow on a tree. Not sure why that's so interesting, but alright. And then he said some sort of lance rock.
Brother, you know I love you, but I hate you sometimes. I was trying to sleep. Why are you telling me about skulls on trees?
We should investigate.
Why? It's a skull on a tree.
It's interesting.
Ah, for God's sakes.
You
Fine.
sleep when you're dead.
Fine. I'm sleeping on the way there, though.
I mean, a dead
Alright.
person does sound like a problem.
Shall we all go investigate then?
Well,
The rogue is scout.
Well, I'm pretty sure we can find our missing friend. She's hard to miss.
Alright. I'm sure we'll find her on the way.
Judging by the footsteps on the stairs.
Blood.
Seeing as how I'm
This
not,
might be harder than I thought.
seeing as how I'm not going, and I can't exactly protect everybody while I'm there. I mean, or I can't arrow sponge again. Well, here, take these, and I'll pull out 2 healing potions and slide them onto the table.
Oh, thank you.
I'll can't get you if I find anything.
Yeah, brother, perhaps you should hold on to these.
Alright.
You do know that the place you're showing for the skull with the arrow in it is actually quite close to the the haunted ghost tomb that started this all as well.
What?
Oh, there's just an ogre and a goblin causing trouble. They think it's ghosts. We'll kill them quickly while we're there, I suppose. Horrible
we told
beasts.
about this tomb before?
I was.
Alright.
And who was with me when we were dropping off the goods to the baker?
I think
Me.
You were there as well.
3
so
of
you
you
know
were
that.
there.
We were the ones who were dropping off. He was just waiting in the cart
Okay.
like a lazy bastard.
Oh, no, I think I have brought it up because we were talking about the hauntings. I would have told you.
Alright. I'll perhaps we should hold on to one of these just in case.
I think it's best if I take them off you if we need them.
They might be too far away. I have
Okay.
one now, and I also bought another one.
Oh, good.
So you're not going with them on this expedition to multiple places?
no. I'd rather keep an eye out and see what's going on here.
Are you sure? I don't think they're going to come out until night.
Why don't we just go into
Come
the building and find
on.
out if they're there?
Sounds good. I just immediately get up, leave.
Wait for us. Oh, he's gone already.
All right, fine. I'll untie that dude out. I'll untie the rope from the table, and I'll just loop it back up in one of my pockets. All right.
I think we better catch up. He's probably trying to kick the door down already.
Perhaps we should just slowly come in behind them. That way, if they are in there,
Truedream.
Yes.
I need you to kick the door down for us.
Okay.
That door down there.
Don't sprain your ankle.
Okay. I go down. I'm going to first of all delicately try the handle of the door.
Yeah, the door handle turns
Nobody gets the
It
door
opens.
fly.
and it opens into this 3-story boarding house. Looks pretty dilapidated. You probably could have kicked the door off pretty easy.
I'm just gonna duck my head under and come in, and then stand up and I'm probably gonna have to like tilt my head because it'll be on the wall or on the ceiling.
Yeah, it's the whole place is like that. And you see this very old, rake-thin woman heavily smoking a pipe, like a big glass.
This is the
and
shitty opium den.
Our friend just came through here. Did you see him? Half elf.
I thought you guys were with him.
No, I imagine he was already
ran
back.
I would have gone straight in through.
Okay.
Just be opening doors. Not...
Is he your friend? Get out! You might want to catch up to him
Oh, dear.
before he annoys the wrong person.
Who's the wrong person?
Get out!
Oh shit.
A little later, come in.
That was me. I ran ahead when I ran.
So you just like opening all the doors and looking in?
I don't care about people when they're weird.
Fetishes.
Rules.
Yeah, rules, lock doors, please. Just stick your head in, have
One
a
of them
look.
has 2 socks on.
I'm looking for a room that's got at least 6 beds in it.
See,
So
that's a fetish. Stick your head in, have a look.
A lot of them do. There's one door with like a sock over the handle. You look in and like,
oh, they're all alive.
all 6 of them.
They might have a pet soon.
Yeah, so you're just hearing this racket back further.
To
And then
the
basically,
owner.
yeah,
Do you close the doors?
probably not. I just leave them open as I go. I'm looking for rooms that are unattended. If they're unattended and it looks like there's stuff in there.
It's a 3-door place. It'll take a little bit of time to go through.
Yeah.
We're looking for some people. They've gone missing, and we have reason to believe that they were staying here.
Is it to do with the manticore?
Oh,
Manticore, you say?
So probably not then. Ghost?
Potentially.
The Lord of Landsrock.
No.
No.
We believe maybe something a little more organised.
I would like to insight this person.
Sure.
is it the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland?
Pretty much.
I got a 6. Is she just talking shit for the sake of it?
You seem to believe her.
Alright.
Well, you believe that she believes, at the very least. Is it some of those moon elves that live on the moon, you know?
Perhaps we should go ahead and find our friend. We really need to name
Yes.
him.
Oh,
you go
sure,
ahead.
just stop your friend before he gets stabbed.
I'm going to stay here and discuss these moon elves. It seems very interesting.
Fine.
They come down here, they take babies and replace them. With
Maybe that's what happened
loaves
to you,
of-
brother.
oh,
If only.
it's with loaves of bread. So
Yes, that's
probably
definitely what happened to you.
Potentially.
Kallan, let's go.
One moment. Do you have a ledger?
I do, yes.
Keep track of all your guests.
Of course.
Can
This
I
is
see
a
it?
reputable business.
Can I see it?
No.
Too bad. And I start looking around for it.
It's like right on the table. Like,
Yeah.
as, you,
And I just like.
as you say that, she starts to reach for it. Make your dex check.
All right, Truedream, let's go.
Okay.
It's not fantastic. It's 12.
Her like old woman like clawy hand just grabs it. Like,
I'll pull it, start sliding out a dagger, and I'm like,
I would like
So
to
does she.
Oh, this is a common room, so I just all the people
It's
in.
a knife fight you want.
Hers is
not
bigger.
really. No, it's more like a little alcove in a corridor.
Alright.
I'll pull a knife out. I'm trying to work here. Give me the book, and I'll slam it down, like just miss her hand in the book.
Roll intimidation.
I would like to look out for trouble.
Oh, my deception's my charisma's -1. So 6.
He looks like trouble.
Ah.
Yeah, he does.
Besides him.
What's your
he's out of
AC?
trouble.
14.
Yeah, back at that. She just like boops you on your nose with like her pipe. She goes, back off.
Punch it in the snout to establish dominance.
You know he's gonna punch an old lady. It's first hand to hand.
Okay, let's be fucking candid. There's 7 dead bodies sitting in the quarry right now, all involved in some kind of cult. I suspect you could potentially be involved. And there's probably a room here with some kind of paraphernalia that I'm looking for. And if you don't let me have a look at that fucking ledger, I'm going to stab you in the liver.
My liver stopped working years ago.
So you won't mind.
No.
Stab her in the liver.
She basically asked you.
Honestly, the amount of pain I'm in most days, I wouldn't mind.
What a mood.
Oh my god. Oh.
Do you know what makes that pain go away? Some gold.
You're not paying this woman. Just hit her and knock her out.
Oi! I expect manners from a man of your years.
You know what? It's not worth my time. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to jimmy the dagger out of the book. Yeah. And I'll walk off.
You get about 3 steps and she's like, they're in room 27. And just laughs like,
I'm going to knock her out on the way back, but I'll work better in stealth. If I had the surprise, it would have been better.
You duck behind the
so you're up to like room 25 and like, just open the door up.
Hey friend, we really need to give you a name. What are you doing?
Looking.
Okay, this is probably not the way to do it.
Oh.
Yeah, you open the door and there's just like a guy in there and he's just like a circle of candles around and he's like chanting. He's like, I'm working here.
Wait, you were the cult?
No.
Oh, you're bloody
That's
lucky.
exactly what a cult member would say.
Yeah, you go
just before he closes the door,
He just like wait.
I put all the candles out and go, okay, see ya.
And then he goes like, the candles all light again. And he like, waves his hand and the door goes, boom.
Oh,
Question is,
Ow.
was he naked in a circle of candles?
Wearing
Not
a
saying.
raincoat.
I will leave it to your imagination.
Yeah.
definitely. So naked.
Covered in goat's blood.
I'm not a cultist, I swear.
It's like, that's my people.
I'll shout down the hallway. Room 27, apparently.
That's the next one, not this one. I thought it looked like you were almost there anyway.
Check it just for you.
Alright, wait. Truedream,
Yes.
be ready at the door in case there's some in there, okay?
Okay.
I'm also going to be ready just in case someone tries to run from another room.
Is it locked or unlocked?
It's unlocked. Apparently none of the doors here are locked.
Everyone ready?
Do they even have locks?
Nope.
Has hammer on the
I'll take that as a yes. Throw the door and jump back out of the way.
Yes, bickering is ready.
The silent, empty room is startled. You look.
What's in there?
It appears to be a room. There's like 5 bedrolls down. Sorry, 6 bedrolls down. There seems to be general labourers' clothes, things like that piled around. There appears to be some equipment. It appears to be just like working tools and things like that. Nothing like.
Is there room for a 7th bedroom?
No.
Okay.
Of course I'm planning the ritual.
It looks like this room is left in a hurry.
Yep.
But no, nothing's. Yeah, there's nothing here currently.
Start going through bags, just
I'll look
turf
for
them on the
false-
bedrolls.
Look for a couple of false floorboards, see if I can find any. Tap
So
them,
who's
and
taking
dagger.
the lead investigation check? And is anyone assisting?
I've got a plus. I got a +5, +4.
I have a +6.
I have 0.
Would you like to assist me?
I'll assist you then, yeah.
Oh.
20.
You look through all the gear, and it's kind of like the bit in Dark Knight where they're like talking about the Joker's clothes. It's like it's all it's like nondescript to the point of suspicion. Yeah, the tools look secondhand. It doesn't look like they've been used for years. Well, not months, not years. Clothes are the same. They all look sort of bought secondhand. They don't look like they've been used by labourers, even though they're labourers' clothes.
Yeah.
You look around, there's no floorboards or anything like that that can be pulled up. It's just, yeah.
It's
Is
a
that-
show.
How long ago does it look like all the beds were slept in?
Within the last 24 hours, but basically about the right time.
Not even more recent than any others?
No.
There doesn't appear to be anything here of use.
I walk across the hallway and throw open that door.
Time of days is during the day.
Very naked dwarf.
You throw it open, and there's sort of a man who appears to be made like partially out of air.
Yep.
This very pale blue skin, hair sort of whipping around. So looks up and is surprised to see you.
Recognise him as an elemental, being partially hit.
Arcana check
Okay.
or history check, your choice.
It'll probably be
-2 to -2 to history.
yeah, this is going to be interesting. 4.
Don't know.
Cool. I'm going to mistake him for one and close the door, which is odd for me.
Yes.
Evening, officer.
So, one moment. I go up and put my ear right next to the wall and listen through the next room.
The one across the hallway.
No, just next to the room that we're in investigating.
You don't hear anything inside.
I go to the other side and check there.
It's like a little half room under like a flight of stairs. And you listen. You hear like a perception check.
It sounds like a perception check in the next room. 12.
You do hear a little bit of movement inside.
It seems as if these walls are fairly thin. Perhaps whoever was neighbouring this room heard something that they could help us with.
Possible.
Meanwhile, I'm opening. Is there a window in here actually?
In their room, like the room with the 6 beds, yes.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're in like this fairly dodgy corridor.
Yeah, I was in there. I'm opening the window and just sticking my head out, by which I mean most of my torso, and just looking at what's visible through the window.
Mike, quick question, sorry. How many did we kill?
You killed 5 and 1 ran away.
And there are 5 bedrolls here.
6 beds.
And there are 6 bedrolls here. Right, okay.
You look out and you see, looks like there is a rope tied down.
My rope now.
Yep.
Free rope.
Well, shall we see who's next door? Maybe if there's someone there, they'll be willing to answer questions.
We could wait here, and then when he turns, and we can ambush him and wait till he jumps out the window, thinking his rope's there.
They come with his broken legs.
Are you good with traps? Sorry, not traps. Tracks.
Survival? Yes.
I just put into my inventory list free rope.
25 foot of rope.
Do you
25 foot free road.
want to come downstairs with me and we'll have a look? We'll
Yep.
go outside and see if we can see if multiple people left or just one.
Okay, I can do that.
You guys go
Although we're gonna
check
have
the next room.
I assume we're going to look at where the bottom of the rope was.
Yeah.
It's open.
Do you mind if I come in?
No, please do.
Greetings, my name is Emharis. Pleasure to meet you.
Same.
Your name's Emharis too? Strange coincidence.
No, same.
I'm
You didn't
just,
call yourself magnificent, by the way.
I didn't need you to say. I'm just the average Emharis today. I'm rough
I'm
up
just-
last night.
at the doorway and just looking in like, I'm not sure I'll fit properly through the door without completely hunching over. I'll just sit by the door. I just kind of sit.
Blocking all exits.
Exactly.
My name's Glim.
Ah, Clem, pleasure to meet you. How long have you been staying here for?
Oh, couple of weeks now. Sort of look and you see sort of an old gnome-ish man, half moon spectacles, seems to be scribing.
I'm very sorry to bother you, but it is an urgent matter.
Of course.
Have you heard about the goings-ons last night in the town?
No, I try not to listen to anything that goes on out there.
Well, I won't bore you with the details, but very dangerous.
Please don't.
Many dead, that is all I need to tell you, but it's been connected with the people who are staying next door to you.
Really?
Yes. Did you hear anything strange going on there? It's been said to be cultists.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. They come and go at all hours of the night. But they tend to drink and keep to themselves.
And they return every night here?
Well, normally in the morning. I only hear them some days, depending on how my candle lasts.
Do you know how many were there at any given time?
As far as I'm aware, 6.
Never had any trouble with them then?
Oh, one of them tried to push me around a bit, but I know a trick or two.
Good. Well, sounds like they deserved it anyway. Scoundrels and murderers, the lot.
Not surprised.
One of them did escape, though.
Oh.
Could be coming back here.
Oh well, they didn't bother me before, so I'm sure they won't again.
Oh, but you know what they say about a dog when he's cornered?
No?
He's a cornered dog.
Wow, that sounds impressive.
And he'll also fight to the death for his freedom.
Oh, I won't get his way then.
I would like to look at what he's writing.
Can you speak Gnomish?
No.
I just had an idea. This poor gnome in his head is just thinking, humans have strange metaphors.
Yes, basically.
Oh, you mean like a fractured toad?
Yeah. Fractured toad catapulted through the air.
That only lives once. Definitely dies on impact.
Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention. He goes through his pockets and he pulls out a copper piece and hands it over.
Oh, thank you.
Free copper.
I don't say no to free money. But if anything comes to mind, make sure you let the constable know.
Of course. I thought the sheriff was in this town.
No, constables.
Oh,
It's too small for a sheriff, apparently. Yes, I learned that the hard way too.
Well, personally, I don't have much to do with the local law enforcement.
Oh,
You do, apparently.
well, through necessity.
You feel him just looking deep into your soul. Isn't that 20 on insight?
Like,
He knows
lovingly,
everything
or-
about me.
He just like shrugs. Is there anything else?
No, I think that will be all. Just trying to make sure justice is brought to the wrongers.
This gnome looked at you like you were the only person in the world that matters. Deeply in love now.
Just a single
That's a
tear that
natural
turned
one.
all away.
Does this gnome look like a spellcaster?
Perhaps a minor one.
Have you heard anything about the goings on at Lance Rock?
Ooh. Has he? No, I haven't. I haven't gone up there. I've heard people talk some strange stuff about diseases and things like that, and people shambling around. There's a key word, shambling. But I'd have spent some time at night looking over. There's often bolts of lightning, and some of them are green.
Yeah. That seems to
Oh
go.
dear.
Do you know anything about the skull on the tree?
Why would someone put a skull on a tree?
Thank you.
That's why we must investigate it.
It's probably for a ritual or a symbol
Or maybe they're just bored.
Could be
or
any
a
of them.
drug deal.
Well, maybe we should check this out.
Alright, well,
Just to be
if he
safe.
comes back, just contact us. We're staying at the inn in this room.
Okay. Who are you? Which inn? And which head?
I'm Emharis.
I assume there's only one inn in this town. That's not this place.
You know, like,
We assumed there wasn't
17 on the
another
other
place to sleep until we found another place to sleep, so we say,
Oh, the swinging sword.
Yes, that's the one.
I remember what the name was totally.
The place with the
swinging
10-foot
sword
tall
at the
swinging sword at the front.
Yes. It's all coming back now. It's been a very long night, you see.
Oh, yes.
I'm already yawning. It's been a very long night.
I'm done here.
So what are you studying there?
I'm not studying anything.
Oh, I just saw you taking notes. I thought you must have been studying.
No, just.
My brother's an excellent scholar.
Okay.
I'm going to
What do you freaking do?
Alright,
Why
so
don't you
I
just?
left.
Why don't you? Oh,
I thought that's what you were waiting for when you rolled for it, because I was like, alright, I leave. And then you rolled for it, and I was like, god damn it.
I was rolling for an insight to see how much I know, so you like try to eyeball his work.
Truedream is just like getting up
Oh, I
and
was
just
very
walking
obvious.
off now. She's very done with this. She has rituals to prepare.
Brother, I think he might be a scholar. Come back.
No, it's all a gnomish, ignore it.
Alright, you tried to read my. Oh, I think you better leave now.
Nice. What's so important in there he can't read?
I'm not telling you.
Is it because we work with a constabulary here? Are you getting yourself into trouble? I know a thing or two about that myself.
Somehow very cockney sounded. We work with constabulary here.
Constabulary.
I think it's time you hit the fork and toad.
I don't see either of those things, but I will take my leave.
Oh,
Goodbye.
sorry, it's rhyming gnomish for the road.
Oh, what's the forking?
Well, you've got a lot to learn, my boy. Perhaps I can translate this at Onan.
Alright, well, thank you for your help and sorry for the offence. Goodbye.
Some taken.
Quite a bit taken, in fact.
You do realise I can read those languages, brother?
No.
Ah, do you never listen when I talk?
Sometimes.
Apparently,
nothing.
he does not.
I think he's up to something, that gnome.
Gnomes are always up to something.
Pretty sure every
No.
single person in this building is up to
They're
something.
always on to something.
Or on something.
Very sure.
Alright, well, this is getting us nowhere fast. Let's go and find your tree with skulls.
We're at the
Hopefully
outside
don't-
looking for tracks.
Tricks. I assume
Survival, are you
we're-
able to assist?
I have a little bit in it. I'm not proficient, but
So just this survival then.
Truedream is constantly
Yeah.
going over her notes,
Nine.
just like preparing.
It looks like the trucks just go to this main road, and
Yeah.
at that point.
I imagine there's a fair bit of foot traffic out
Yeah.
front of the building.
But you definitely see there's a series of boot prints that land here, then head. It's not even that far. It's like 20 paces to the road.
Yeah.
still odd that they were sneaking out the windows and instead of going through.
To not be seen.
Well, somebody in there said they come. Well, actually, I would guess
They're gone all
we'll
hours of the night.
group up and exchange that
Yeah.
information.
I kind of so what happened to the old lady? She's lying in there unconscious.
Don't know about.
Strange. I wonder what was in that pipe.
I will grab that ledger though.
Yeah, sure. Taking pleasure.
Alright, well, shall we?
We're going to go investigate this skull.
Looks like they've been there for just over a month.
Is there anybody with adjoining like arrival dates?
Roll investigation.
You know what? You've been bad.
Even worse.
Do you show us ledger?
9.
Would you like assistance?
Yeah, sure. I'd love assistance.
Alright, I assist him. When he shows me the ledger.
Fuck! It's better. It's 12.
So at 10.
You're going through, and then you realise that the dagger has gone through a lot of like the arrival dates. But no, you don't see any.
I just drop it outside the door and walk away.
I pick it up. When did the gnome arrive?
You look through. The gnome's been here for about 3 months.
Alright.
The gnome is now on your hit list.
Would you like me to repair the book so that you can read it?
Oh, I'm doing that now.
Okay. I sit back and watch.
I'm in you.
Why
Raised
aren't we going to see skulls or lightning zombies or something?
Yes, we're going to see this tree with a skull in it.
Yeah, but this is still current work.
I'm
Did I
not
get directions?
particularly interested in what the humans are doing. I'm working on the ritual.
What's that
Actually,
gnome's
there's a
name?
question. Are we going to be
What's
back
the
in
gnome's
time
name?
for the ritual?
If you turn, you do it at
Moon
midnight.
boy.
Yeah,
Alright.
like it's not too far to travel.
Come on, Cloppers.
We're not calling the horse up.
Oh, yes, we are.
It's already been called that.
Sweet hand. Good boy, Cloppers.
Cool. So Nick, roll me a d20.
That's
So
what
low's good. Low's good in this case. Which one are you going to first?
The closest one, which I believe is the skull in the tree.
That's actually the haunted tomb.
We're going to the haunted tomb.
I mean, I could just reading out the quest names.
Well, now we know it's haunted.
And a tomb.
Yeah. Well, for all us, the skull in the tree.
Well, I already know what it is.
Is it haunted or is it haunted? Because there's haunted and there's haunted.
That was the one we did last time.
Yes, that was last night. Yay.
Well, from what I understand, this might be the place with a goblin and I don't know, some other creature, an ogre, haunting it. Ogres, I believe, Why don't we just set them on fire and leave?
When we come back, I'd like to talk to the baker again as well. See who in town is working with us and who we can trust.
Yes, I might have some insights as to who's working with the cultists.
Yes.
Pulling out the monster card.
Seems how there might be a little bit of the higher ups working against us potentially.
Is that it, brother? Is that the tree there? There's something white on it.
You know, there appears to be a skull on there. So is it just a skull with an arrow?
Oh, if you go to that one first.
Isn't it the same one?
Oh.
No.
Nope, there's the
It's
place
just-
that there was rumors of ghosts where the baker said there's actually a goblin and an ogre. And there's a place where there's a
I
skull.
thought that was the quarry.
Yeah, Emharis is confused. He's going to the skull because he thinks that's
Okay.
the place with the ghost.
Brett said it
I
was.
thought you said it was the same place.
No, he
Not
said it was nearby.
near.
Alright.
Anyway,
This is
Go on,
why
skull
we
and
should have
tree.
written down our quests as we knew them.
That's where we're going.
I mean,
It happened.
but you didn't.
I didn't get confused. I'm just saying.
So, yeah, you essentially just off the. You have to go through around a number of different hills. For a while, you start to wonder if you're actually a bit lost. Until eventually you come across quite a large, sort of basically dead, slightly rotted tree. There's a human skull on it.
See,
And
Truedream, I
pins-
told you we weren't lost.
And it's pinned to the tree with an arrow through its eye.
What kind of
Sort
arrow?
of, it's an oversized black arrow for like a longbow. It's
Yeah.
all pure black.
We should all pause here for 10 minutes and let me cast a spell just to check for trouble.
Yes, that's a
And
good
I'm
idea.
gonna ritual cast Detect Magic.
Your ritual cast Detect Magic. There is a slight necrotic magic aura around the arrow itself. Just the faintest touch.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if it's dangerous?
Certainly.
I will assist you, brother.
I'll triple assist.
Oh, trouble assist!
I will assist
good.
me assisting you.
Yeah.
22.
As you go up and look, firstly, one of the things you notice is that there's a small bit of parchment wrapped around the shaft of the arrow. But also, you look closer at the itself and try to work out the enchantment. Simply there's a slight amount of illusion through it as well. It's primarily it's not strong, so it's quite difficult to tell. What did you get exactly?
22.
But it feels slightly. It's necromantic, but it's like there's a slight repelling of necromantic energies there.
I grab the arrow with my left hand and pull it out
Um,
and catch the skull before it falls.
I'll stop you before you grab it, and then get you to I'll
Put a glove on?
yeah, I'll grab it with my.
Oh, no,
So
don't worry about that.
you grab his hand and you see that. What does your left hand look like?
I assume it's just very grey and there's this little pockmark and stuff. It grabs you as you grab me.
So the hand.
I wasn't
spins
go-
round,
I
grabs
wasn't
you.
going to touch you. I was going to whoa. Why don't you use my jacket to take it out first?
It's
Oh, that's
fine. I just grab
unnecessary.
it and pull it off.
The hand detaches.
The
Yeah,
thing
so-
runs on the tree, gets it.
So you grab the arrow and pull it out.
I catch the skull as it falls as well.
Not the good
And
hand.
that's the cursed one.
Yeah. So you feel like a bit of a tingle go through your hand.
I
The hand seems to starts to every now and then it just you lose grip slightly and you have to concentrate on grabbing it again.
Are there any drugs?
None for you, brother. It seems to be
But are there
bad.
any?
Yeah.
I examine the skull. Is it just a skull?
Looks just feel like a fairly normal skull.
Right, put it in my bag and I go back to examine the arrow.
Well, there's the parchment around it.
Yeah.
Do you read it? There's writing on the inside if you pull it open.
Yeah.
It says, "The last laugh, you'll be next, Valkalinda."
There appears to be some sort of threat in here.
Aim towards us.
I think I aimed
Whoever
towards
reads
whoever
it.
got the arrow, possibly.
Some man named Balkalinda.
Well, I don't think it's going to be a problem if this arrow's been here this long.
I agree. Is the necromantic energy still on the arrow?
Yes.
Alright.
The back of the skull was pierced as well, obviously.
And nothing coming off the tree?
No.
So are we done here then?
For now, there doesn't appear to be. I'll look around. Something else interesting around the tree.
Investigation?
Would you like to assist me, Ro?
Yeah, of course. What am I doing?
Rolling for funsies.
You don't find anything.
Nope. I got 11, no.
Yeah.
You don't find squat.
I told you this was a waste of time. Shall we continue?
It's not a waste of time.
It's,
the arrow and
the-
the skull.
The arrow's fine for my because I have a short bow. It's too big for that, isn't it?
Not if you try hard enough.
I'll break the bow.
You could use it, yeah.
Alright.
It's designed for a long bow, but you could use it.
Could he? Is it
All
still going
the
on?
bows in this are the same caliber.
Yeah.
Is my hand still going numb?
Have you released the arrow?
No.
Then it's not so much numb, it's just every now and then it sort of slips out of your hand as soon as you stop concentrating.
Yeah. Perhaps you should wait to handle this. It appears to be cursed.
Alright, with that, if anything, we can test what it does.
No, why not
I'll
shoot
look
it
around
then?
for a small animal. A slow small animal.
A turtle.
There's a sloth, but it rages past.
No.
That almost did 5 slashing damage to me.
Someone pull the sloth around there.
You see that there's a couple of birds flying in the distance.
Human would be a better target.
Mm.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
I
why
think
don't I
you're
just
right.
try and shoot at the tree again?
I touched it live with arrow.
How about a fresh tree so it has no cross contamination?
Can you make a dex save?
Me?
Yeah.
Rude! I'm just like, I turn to you in order to speak.
Ow.
This happens.
Jabbed in the butt with an arrow.
I don't stab her with it.
Just boop.
12? You get through my armor as well?
I'm not attacking you, I'm just touching you with it.
You feel like a tingle will go through your leg.
You've just been felt up by a blood.
yeah, and you feel like
Oh.
then you hear like the arrowhead hit the armor.
I feel that sensation and just on reflex my leg kind of just does a little ding.
Yes, it appears it's not safe to touch at the moment. We'll look at this more.
Hmm.
I'll wrap it off. Is it still going through the cloth? Or is it?
Once it's no longer touching you, you're
Alright.
fine.
Perhaps we should take this and pierce the heart of the ogre that is haunting that other building.
Sounds
Hmm.
like a plan.
Truedream makes a note. Keep
Orgasm arrow.
Molbath in sleep.
Well, if touch gets an issue, and I'll put on some gloves, which come with some of my thieves shit, which I have a completely separate outfit for.
To the tomb!
We're heading to the tomb.
Sure.
And as we go, I examine the skull.
Yorick doesn't look too well. No, it's a pretty standard human skull. Beyond the fact that it'd been there for quite a while. It looks almost completely rotted away and cleaned.
Alright.
So
It's only partially bleached in the sun, so yeah.
it still had a few traces of flesh left on it, though. Yep. Rank.
So you travel back through the hills somewhat, and eventually you see about the right where you expect. Oh, you guys just approaching the other place?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I want to be
We stop 100 feet out and I send the raven.
Cool. So you send a raven in.
What do you see with your raven eyes, brother?
He sees a dark rectangular hole. It gapes amongst the green grass and the vines of the nearby hillside. A stone door can be seen ajar inside. It's very dim depth, heads in. It looks like the door has chisel marks across it that might have once been a name chiseled in, but since been ruined.
I flap and do a quick scout around and come back.
Sure. Your familiar disappears.
Do I feel like getting hit by something?
You feel that it was killed.
Alright. There appears someone shot my bird. We should go kill him.
Was it tree line level or
Which way?
like?
I don't know which way the arrow came from. But it was near the tomb.
Are you sure it was an arrow?
I am not.
You
Perhaps
might
it's magic's
be
protecting this place.
extrapolating data from the arrow in the skull and the tree.
You're 100. Oh, I can't see him. Did any of them see anything?
No, it was as you were leaving the tomb.
Oh, well.
Point me in the
Scout with
direction.
our own eyes then.
I guess we
That's the direction. We saw where the bird went.
And then I'm going to
head
just
towards the tomb.
start pacing off in that direction carelessly. A little bit of anger in my eye.
Slowly trudging.
Gonna keep my distance. head stick at the
What's
back of the
your passive perception?
Perception is 3.
13.
So 13. Sorry.
As you're moving forward, you see a very large shape hidden poorly behind a tree. It has like a very big, it's like 8 feet tall, has giant battle axe sitting across its shoulder.
Yeah.
There's also a small little figure scurrying around, sort of picking up an arrow, like.
Yep.
I would say you'd recognise the little figure
Yeah.
there. It's a goblin.
Yep. Yeah, I would have thought so. Well,
The
the
other one's
goblin's
sort
got
of,
the arrow, so I'm going to assume
He
the
does
worst
have
for
a
the
bow
bird.
across the back and
Yeah.
little dog sticker.
My
go to
beef is
step
with
on this
him.
goblin. I'm going to step on this goblin.
Going in for a charge, and his foot just goes over the top and squish.
Where's he hiding foot?
Yeah.
So you're probably about 40 feet from the ogre at this point.
Okay.
I got a passive perception of 15. Do I spot him?
Yeah.
I'm
He's
gonna-
just in front, so he spots him, and then you spot him short.
Yeah.
Holding a palm frond in front of his face.
I'm gonna split off and try and go around the other side while like without anyone else seeing. I'm just gonna try and like stealth him.
Well, if no one else is trying to see, then without anyone else seeing, then maybe roll stealth.
Don't mess it up.
Oh my god! I haven't rolled over 10 tonight. That's 11.
Yeah. The goblin seems busy. The ogre is looking at him as it's getting closer, and you can see him sort of.
Brother, perhaps. Can we see him? We're fine.
Actually- You worked in Luskin and the docks. You see that you heard ogre, but this isn't an ogre. It's a half ogre.
Okay.
You've seen them work
It's not-
lifting around heavy stuff on the docks. So while still like 8 feet tall with a big
Yeah.
huge axe,
Oh, he's not that tall. He's only a little taller than me.
but like him.
Yeah. So
Everything's relative.
it's massive for me. Whereas if it was actually an ogre, it'd be like 12 feet tall.
They got cards.
Ooh.
Things backwards on the screen. They're probably green screening. Yeah. So you keep moving forward. What are you three doing?
I guess we'll bring up the cart behind me.
Cool.
Slowly keeping a bit of distance.
Yes. Trudging along over.
Cool. Pretty much as soon as you hit 30, they're going to act. Well, the ogre's going to halfway he's gonna act.
Yeah, I just want to see how far this goes.
You could already see what
Thunderwave,
they're
that's a
doing.
different spell, isn't it?
So we might as well roll initiative just in case. I say just in case they're about to attack you.
That is...
Oh, that's horrible.
12. For Emharis, the magnificent.
7.
17.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Snag. I'm a snag.
8.
10.
Hey, Emharis not falling to the back. I was like, yeah, I'm going last.
What did you get?
12.
I rolled a 10. I have dex -2.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Because we're brothers, could he hold his action and we could do like a unison cast if we have the same spell?
Oh,
I
you
mean-
mean like a fastball spell?
Brothers fusion! Ha!
You can, but they're doing good. That's a different story.
Just the father son command.
Fumbling is fine with me.
Would you both cast sleep?
Yes.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of
10
HP.
d8, kind of that many hit points.
Yeah, I'm just going to start tearing off into him because I need to get within 15 feet to do
Alright, so what was your initiative?
7.
So Callum, you see they start to you hear the half ogre sort of bark out a little bit, and the goblin turns around and they start to move aggressively.
Is there only one goblin, or is there
There's
more?
only one goblin you can see.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get further around. So, try and stay about 20 feet away from the half ogre.
Yep.
And if I see any other goblins around on that side, I'm gonna try and stealthily, tackle, knife.
So yeah, you loop around.
Hold bow.
You don't see any other goblins.
Alright.
You see this one. So you sort of passed between a couple of trees, sort of still looking at he was looking at the arrow. Now he's starting to get ready.
Alright, well,
This is all in medium density forest.
I'll pull out the short bow and I'll essentially ready an attack for if I see another goblin, a couple more goblins joining the fray, or if I'm trying to take out goblins.
There's one right there.
There's one right
away.
Yeah.
Goblin watch.
Is it behind the ogre?
Because compared to him, yes, you sort of looped around.
Yeah, because I want to
They're about 20 feet away from each
I
other.
want to avoid the ogre seeing me right now. that's my whole problem.
Shoot him in the butt.
I'll ready my action and I'll attack anything that extra that joins the fray after combat.
Cool.
Small moving part.
Yeah.
What's your AC?
Yes, 13.
So the goblin looking up, sort of moving very quickly, fires short bow at you. Flies through the foliage, loses some momentum, hits you for 3 damage.
Yep.
He then runs off to the side. What's his stealth? And disappears into the foliage. Emharis.
Ready, brother?
I'm ready.
I hold my attack,
Well, he is next. So,
basically.
Yep,
yeah.
we're both gonna cast sleep on the ogre.
This is not going to have the effectiveness of that plus that. I just want to be very clear about that. You can't have the equivalent of a sleep spell at level 6.
I know, I'm about to undo all their hard work.
I mean, that is how it works, isn't it?
I got 37.
I got 27.
What's the radius of sleep?
30 feet, I think.
Yeah.
That's probably 30 feet, probably the
The
diameter.
whole party goes boom.
No, it's 20 feet is
You
radius.
can choose.
So
I'm sure.
it's a circle of 20 feet in diameter.
Yeah, to the half orc. Then he sort of leans against the tree, and the tree goes. Truedream.
Seems to work.
Cool. I'm gonna continue plodding along with him, just he's not that tall. He mustn't be a full ogre. And then just keep sitting back in the cart.
Yep. Unnamed.
As I get up to the...
Hang on, what did?
I would like to go up. Tie him up.
Oh, there's rage in my eye. They killed a bird for no apparent
The
reason.
goblin killed a bird.
Yeah, I know, but...
So what are you
he's
doing?
Goblin. Thunderwave.
Against the.
Sleeping guy.
Against the sleeping guy.
What is your save? DC? And it's con save from memory?
Yeah, it's con save. So...
So yeah, just con save, so just breaded roll.
Sorry?
I just need to know what your DC is.
Spell
Do you
save
want help him?
DC.
Where's DC?
13.
13.
Cool.
Sorry.
Yep. Can you roll damage?
Boy.
So... half of 7.
Yeah. So,
3.
the very
3. And just everything within 300 metres is this almighty boom.
So the tree gets torn partially to shreds, all the foliage gets pushed back like you see a squirrel go.
He flops under the ground.
I just see one guy awake.
One bird died, but everything else in his vicinity is going to pay for it.
His eyes sort of go like in little bee rage, and he just steps forward, swings.
Oh shit.
2-handed. What's but but he's still like
Swing and a miss.
swing and a miss, just hits into this like tree next to him, and it just
Was there a squirrel on the tree where he hit it? Cut
no
in half now?
under the tree. Callum.
Seems I haven't seen anything. Actually, let me see if I can find that goblin. So I'm gonna...
Sure. Perception check.
That's worse than my passive, so.
Nope.
Yep. Son of a bitch.
You spend some time looking around.
Can I still take my shot?
Yeah.
I'll just take a shot at the ogre then.
Yep.
No, half ogre.
He is in base-to-base contact with an enemy.
Am I stealth still?
You are stealth.
I assume he got up to do his swing and just dropped from the ground.
Oh, he didn't get knocked down.
Oh.
He fell asleep against a tree, then the thunder didn't push him back.
Shockwave knocked you down, by the way.
He passes, so.
17.
To hit?
Yep.
Will hit. You back arrow him.
Shoot him in the butt.
That's 10. 10 damage.
So yeah, he swings, misses you, and then you
Yep.
So you don't go back into stealth because you're still level 1.
No, but I am 20 feet away.
From the ogre.
Yeah.
From the ogre, yeah.
What's your AC?
14.
The goblin
Yeah.
hits you. The foliage, it clearly blows your shit. 3 damage. And he then vanishes back into the forest.
He's got higher rogue levels than you.
Yep.
Emharis.
I go, like the short crossbow I keep on me for a second. Look away, 19 to hit,
Hell yeah.
which it does 5 damage.
It's better than his short bow. Against who? Me?
The ogre.
Yep, so arrow hits
Did I get it? I think I got it.
I'll kill you.
Oh gods!
Molbath.
I jump off the cart behind it, so I'm away from where the goblin went away.
Mm-hmm.
And I cast Major Armor myself. Get him, brother!
What does your mage armor look like?
It's basically just a giant ribcage.
Yeah.
A little black magic.
Please tell me like the ribs start separating, they're like snap around you.
It comes from the back and engulfs me.
Truedream.
I'm going to have a look out at this. And then just slowly climb off the cart and just start walking towards it.
You can probably, he's come forward. You can probably reach him. Cart's still moving forward after all.
True. So I'm going to head up towards it. And may as well take a swing.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Butterfingers, apparently. Oh boy. I'm apparently very tired.
It's like that arrow.
Yeah.
Two-handed
Wait,
swing
you
with
still
my
got that arrow?
warhammer.
No, I have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, put on gloves, you didn't give it to me.
We have a 23 to hit.
23 to hit. That will hit. So you said two-handed swing?
Yep.
So that means you don't have your shield out?
If I had an arrow, if I had the arrow, I would have tested
So-
it on the
Important to know,
ogre.
I know.
So you hit. Damage.
It was a natural 19 for once. There's a d10.
Oh, what? Isn't this your first actual melee attack?
Ever.
Ever? Yeah.
True, the javelins were thrown. That is 11 damage.
So you walk up and
Go clonk.
probably bring it down and like break one of his collarbones. See a look of rage and panic in his eyes. You think if you hit just slightly harder, he'd die.
Well, I'm sorry, I got a 9 on the d10.
Unnamed.
Alright, quarterstaff for the balls.
Yep.
Well, they're in my face, so.
Roll to attack.
Not anymore.
8, I'm assuming with strength.
Plus 4.
Oh. Okay, so 8, 12.
12 hits. It's not a. It's a pretty decent sized target.
The left or the right one? D8, isn't it? Yeah.
Roll 2d12.
That's pitiful too.
Plus strength.
Oh, plus strength, so 4.
It'll be 1, 2, 3. What is that?
He has one hit point.
Single-handed or
So how,
dual-handed?
you kill him. How do you want to kill him?
Oh, yeah, it would have been 2 hands going straight up under the jaw, and I'd probably knock him out as opposed to kill him.
Okay, so you went to knock for the knockout. Yeah. So yeah, you crack
Because I
him.
won't have the strength to knock him out, so to kill him. So,
Well, he's still fall down to the ground. He's still
Yeah.
bleeding out. So
You can choose to kill him.
but he's not what I'm after. I'm after the damn
Goblin.
goblin.
The Gerblin!
well, he's dead. Well, unconscious.
Ouchie
Kallan.
for the county.
I'm going to move towards where I saw the goblin hide
Mhm.
and do what he did myself and then hide. Basically I'm going to watch out for his vicinity for him to jump out again, but I'm going to hide.
Yep.
That's better.
Yeah. So it's a 19.
It's a good hide.
Sorry, 18. Sorry.
Very stealthy.
Truedream and arrow comes out and hits you
Worst goblin ever.
for 3 hit points.
To be fair, last game we got absolutely annihilated.
I'll take it and save Stone's endurance for later.
Thank you for insulting me. He vanishes back into the forest, and with your passive perception, you hear him move a distance away and keep moving. Forest goes quiet.
I'll stay hidden for quite a while.
I'm gonna steal the half ogre's shit.
Yeah, he has a battle axe,
Mine now.
a couple of javelins,
Mine now.
some very, very large hide armor.
I don't need that.
But mine now.
What is it with us
now.
leaving everything naked?
I sort of feel a bump as the car stops and I look up. Oh, what happened?
I am tying the half holder up.
We got it then.
What's your strength?
I said, can you help me push him over?
I can.
Just push.
I tie him up.
Yeah, you tie it up.
So no sign of the goblin coming back. Any noises in the distance. See if he sound like he went to collect somebody.
Not hearing anything. You can make an active perception check if you'd like.
Or trap.
Hide armor for sale.
Fuck.
Where was his?
I'm going to assume you don't.
I was going to say, where'd you see him last?
Good.
He didn't. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Well, you did see him shoot you and then disappear again.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna.
got like 23 on his stealth check, so
Yeah. So got no idea where to look for his tracks, let alone follow them.
So looking around, well, there's the entrance to this tomb. If you have a hunt around, not too far away, there's a really poor quality camp.
Yep.
You see there's like some dirt piled up that the half ogre was sleeping in. The goblin's got like some straw and stuff where he would have been.
Are there any more? Or just two?
It just looks like the two.
Alright.
The baker did tell us there were just the two of them out here. I think they're alone.
Tell
Why
the two.
are they here though?
Protecting something?
It's a
For who
strange allegiance.
and why?
And it could just be that they are people come here looking for stuff and they just took advantage of it.
Let's wait until he wakes up and ask him.
Yes, that seems sensible.
I'll try to make sure he doesn't die.
Yeah, well, it's not too difficult. He's like incredibly hardy.
He did say he did not lethal, so he's conscious yet. Yeah.
So you just wait and he wakes up.
Wake up, little friend.
Eventually you see him start to return to consciousness.
Good morning, sleeping beauty.
One. Oh, here.
Yes, that's what I thought. No, don't you break those ropes.
He doesn't break those ropes.
Yes. What are you doing out here? Why are you out here?
Kill the fools who come for the treasure.
What treasure?
Moraga says there's treasure in the cave.
Why would he tell you that?
She knows things.
Ah, well,
He'll come back and get you.
we've already got the arrow.
Alright, so your little friend is morose.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, alright.
He's pretty small. I'm not surprised.
She stepped on him.
I nearly did that once.
It's really easy to step on small ones. They just go right under your foot. You
Funny
don't see
too.
them.
How do we get into the tomb then?
Moraga goes in first. He makes it safe.
So there's traps.
It's a
Alright.
scary trap. Not for me though.
Oh, then you can go on a magic for it, can't you?
Oh.
If you're not scared.
Okay.
Come on then. Help him up.
I untie him.
I want to see him hot.
And knock an arrow.
You see him, he's trying to do the mental calculations, but boy is he bad, man.
I've just got my hand under my robe, clutched to the dagger.
It's like click, 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 click.
Don't
Buffering,
try it.
buffering.
Come on.
Go down.
Sorry. Don't try it. Come on.
Starts walking to the tomb. Then she starts going into the dimly lit passage, comes up to the door.
Keep an eye out for the other one while we're out here.
I'd actually rather keep an eye out for the traps, if that's alright.
Wow.
So he gets in and puts his hand on this big stone slab. You see there's like a bit of a crack and hole down the side that someone who's a goblin size could shimmy through. He just like pushes the door open. You hear this horrible crash noise. He's just like, "Arr."
Not scared, are you?
No, because I'm tough.
That's what I thought. Go on then.
Pushes the stone door open. You hear like this metal scraping noise.
Just step back to the side of the door.
Yeah, there's a passageway, typical 10 feet by 10 feet. Goes down. So you step inside, you see there's like a wagon wheel with like metal around the edge that must have been leaning up against the door that made that noise. And he's sort of gingerly walking down. Eventually he gets to a large room.
We have a very large canary.
Squawk, squawk.
Lost a bird, gained an ogre.
Looks like it's a large stone slab where there's a series of rusted tools, or at least rust marks. And there's another passageway to the right. And there's a very rusted old door there.
I pull out my crossbow and turn around and watch behind us to make sure the goblin isn't following us.
Mm-hmm. Yep, sure. A perception check.
That is a big old 3.
It's very dark in here.
Yes,
in fact,
it is.
Yeah.
if you don't have dark vision, you can't see.
I'll pull out a torch. Light
I'll light my lantern.
You guys do
I
that.
don't
I
know.
start squinting. Fuck's sake.
I'm just looking at the light from the end of the tunnel to see if I see any movement. And I
Don't go
don't.
into the light, brother.
Oh, I'd much rather go into the light than down there.
So he walks up to the iron door and reaches up, puts his hand on it, and then he just runs backwards and sort of like tries to hide behind the party.
Why are you doing that?
Can I have a look to see what he just activated? Like
Yeah.
before it activates.
I rolled a perception check for him and he got 18, so it's higher. So, nothing happens for a moment, and then you see a spectral hand come through, and then a body, and it looks like a knight in a spectral form, shield and sword. Pulls out the sword, goes, "Leave my master's tomb."
Okay, let's go. Let's leave the master tomb.
Who's your master?
No, let's go.
Is anybody lawful good?
No.
No! There is.
No. I mean, I'm on the good scale.
You're on the good
I'm
spectrum.
on the lawful scale.
So our powers combined, lawful good.
I'm lawful neutral.
You hear the...
I'm just self-centered.
They came to hurt her too. And he just turns around. You'd be closest.
I pop him. I had an arrow knocked
He
off.
starts, he goes for it, misses you, you arrow him, blood goes off to the side.
And then I'll
Oh, the
shoot him
ogre was
again
attacking
just
me.
to...
The ogre was attacking me.
Yeah. You see this ghost, his eyes just glow with bright white. And he steps forward. Initiative.
Great.
Oh no!
Natural 20.
It's okay, buddy. We have the same
Other end of the
number.
spectrum.
My initiative, actually, my dex is higher than yours.
20 or above.
You're fine.
2 natural ones.
I mean, mine was actually a 3, but it
It's
turned
a-
into a 1.
15.
Mine was a 1 and it
5.
turned into a 4.
Then 2 nat ones.
So who's going first out of you two?
He's first. He actually was higher from mods.
Yeah.
I'm gonna last.
Alright, so on one side of the room there's like a stone slab where there was these rust marks. The ogre sort of ran back over there, near the door, and then on the other side of the room there's this door which is to the right. And there's the entryway. Whereabouts would everyone be?
I was back watching the rear entrance for the
You
goblin.
were?
I'm just in front of him, I guess, if the ogre ran back and attacked me.
I would have been fucking fairly close.
I would be near the ogre as well.
Yeah, I'd be smack bang in the
The
middle of the party.
ogre was at the front.
Yeah, he was at the front, so we'd be next to him by the front. Then
No, I'm at the back because he ran back and he hit
Yeah,
me.
he ran behind us.
that is true.
Went to attack Molbath. I shot him from
Kallan.
front.
I have no name. How did you mistake it for me?
I'm nearly headless Nicola.
So you can't be hit, you don't have a name to get called out in this.
I'm guessing it comes to attack me or.
No, you're first.
Oh,
You're a natural 20.
oh no,
I got a natural 20.
Sorry,
You look at the right place.
right person, wrong name.
I read the wrong initiative order, but I wrote it down as 20, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Exact opposite.
Well, because he went and hid behind the. I'm assuming it's another tomb.
Well, it's just like a bit of stone. He's dead. The ogre's dead now.
Yeah, it's dead now.
It's just a.
They have 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got such an arrowing.
Well,
Sneak up and sneak attack.
it's a freaking ghost, so I got nothing to deal with that.
Just attack it.
Okay, I am gonna attack it like an idiot.
How are you attacking?
With a quarterstaff.
Cool. Roll to attack.
You can make the spectral disappear, right?
Plus strength.
10, so you got your bonuses there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 10.
You swing it forward and this spectral shield goes up and just deflects your...
Okay, so it does make contact.
Yeah.
It's only going to incentivize him.
It's next.
Of course it is.
Oh my god. Oh, thank I rolled 2, that's really good for you.
I live.
And its sword then swings forward and you're still moving out the way and just misses. Molbath.
Alright, for my action, I'm going to fling a chill touch at it.
Mm-hmm.
Catch. And just flings it.
It's just like this little
Terribly,
hand.
I miss.
Yep.
As a bonus action, can I pass an item to Calvac?
Thank
I pass you a wrapped up arrow.
Thank you. That was gonna be my action. Was gonna be give me that fucking arrow. Thank fuck.
I've taken a note of it.
Emharis.
Spirits don't bleed. That's a.
The first time you're eager to kill something. Like,
That will hit, yes.
It's already bled to death.
8 points
We
of
can't
damage
kill
as
it.
these swirling black red butterflies just fling out of my hand towards it in a vortex.
So yeah, it pulls up its shield, sort of punches through the shield and just goes through it.
And that's back.
Oh no, it's mad.
But you do see there's like, it's tattered slightly and then it reforms. Not as like solid as it was before. The ones.
The ones.
You're first.
I'll just like drop the wrap for the arrow, knock it as quickly as I can, and.
Yep.
Okay. No.
Don't fuck us.
Yep. Take a nice moment to aim, and I'll just.
Look
You just
off
rolled a
the back.
natural one. Statistically, that's probably not going to happen again.
Don't do that.
It's a 12. It's alright. So which is 17.
That will hit.
Alright.
It's gonna heal it, isn't it?
Nah,
It's a
not
legit heal
radiant.
from necrotic.
We already discussed it was lawful. We're good. I'm good.
Okay, so
I never said it was lawful. I asked who was lawful good.
that was 8, 11 damage. I don't know if the arrow does anything, or if it just means
It appears to pierce it
and do it.
and actually does damage.
Okay, cool.
As in, actually does a full amount of damage.
Yeah.
You just tear through, and yeah, you see like deep welts cut through it, and almost like a glow of energy as it starts falling back up. Just like the way it moves, it's now moving a bit slower. Back at Truedream.
Yes, it's my turn now. Okay. Because I ain't got a whole lot. So what I'm gonna do is...
Whack-a-mole.
Sleep like that.
I really just want to like leave.
Okay.
That's very cowardly.
There's a door right there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk to the back and just wait for people to die.
It's a
I
very
mean, Emma's was
cowardly
going to
block.
leave, and he's like, oh, they
I know.
just don't bleed.
Is the arrow still embedded in it?
It went through and hit and scattered to the floor.
Okay.
You have to sort of move around it. to
Yeah,
get it.
I'm gonna disengage to move around to go get the arrow.
Sure, you do that. You can pick up the arrow.
Yep. I throw it across the room. Back to someone with a bow.
Roll an attack.
Roll just dex check.
13.
Yeah, you catch it.
Sweet, arm goes on, passes it up. So I'm wearing glove.
12 to hit you.
13.
Ooh. But it's like, I want to hit someone.
Brown stain.
I throw another chill touch it. 22 to hit.
Mhm.
And 8 damage.
What kind of damage?
Necrotic.
Yeah, okay.
Does it look like it does anything?
Nope. Your necrotic damage does not hurt the ghosty thing.
Yeah.
Which,
Get
as a
some
necromancer,
rain.
professional necromancer, Emharis.
Ha-ha! Have another fiend! 5 points of damage.
So yeah, you send these butterflies in, punch it in, circle around inside, explode out, and the spectre, you see like cuts and cracks appear of it, and then light appear out of it, like brilliant beams of light, and then it explodes.
Oh, that's not so bad when they don't bleed.
Oh, see? Now imagine that the light was blood.
Oh, yuck.
And I'll pick up the arrow and wrap it again.
Did you
briefly.
have to?
Knock on the door.
That was perhaps not the
Nothing else
best way to
happens?
make
Damn.
it.
No, I thought it was hilarious. I'll tuck it into my jacket, singular spot for that 1 hour. And I'm going to try and open that door as fast as I humanly can.
Perhaps we shouldn't do that. Perhaps we should wait a second and I'll check to see if it's still magical.
I meant to look for a lock, and I'm not going to put my hands on it again.
Why? I've already knocked on that.
Let's not forget there's still a goblin running around here somewhere.
The
We
door
best be
looks
careful.
rusted shut. To get into it, you're fairly certain you just have to force it.
I start ritual casting.
We have a battering ram. Battering ram.
Yeah, battering ram.
Yeah, you
I
start.
stand,
I
I'm
have
sitting
a
away
name.
from the door because apparently there's something about the situation. So
I refer to no one by a name.
Truedream battering ram.
Trudy is gonna yeet the half ogre at it. Battering ram!
Roll strength check.
This is a terrible idea. And when it inevitably doesn't work, I'm going to just ram it myself.
I'm expecting a mist of blood.
Yeah, that's 6. To just...
You can't even. Yeah, you struggle to pick up the ogre. It's just heavy.
Alrighty, time to actually try to brute force the door itself.
You bounce off the door and take 1 hit point damage.
Yes, I do.
I assume just right after.
I rolled in that one. That was a
2 hit
3.
points of damage then.
It was a 3.
Perhaps we should
Like you said to
try.
do. No.
Maybe we should try using our brains more than our brawn.
I'm going to use one of my daggers to
You're gonna get a
essentially
hit
try
over
and
the
like
head.
jam into the rusted bit and try and like loosen it up as much as I can and like jimmy it in a couple of spots.
Why don't we all just push at the same time?
I'm just trying to loosen it up.
That's a good
Does
idea.
anyone happen to have some acid?
Oh,
If I did
at home, I
use that
think.
already.
Because you can melt rust with some
Oh,
acid.
that kind.
Oh,
No.
yeah, I was going to say, I think Molbath's already dropped his.
So, working together, make a strength check.
Wait, stop. Let's just let my brother do his thing first. We want to make sure this isn't going to kill us.
Alright, but if that ghost comes back in that time, I'm gonna be real upset.
Oh, I've got it. It's not a problem.
If it comes back, why don't you just wave the arrow in it for a while?
I mean, I don't know if I'd really hurt it. I mean, it's like if I get it.
Okay, then that way.
Yeah, I mean, possibly.
Do you know what's funny? After all this, we actually slayed a ghost. Rather bizarre.
The door is not magical.
It now means we weren't lying.
Well.
No.
Problem is, nobody saw us do it. We can't exactly prove we did it. But there's apparently the treasure in here, and we might be about to be rich. Now let's ram this bastard.
The
Perhaps
door
you
brother.
should just hit it with your axe. Just keep hitting it until it gets
Oh.
open.
Is the door
The
like
one
the
I
size
saw
of the
from
corridor?
Well, no, it's just a normal sized door.
Okay. I was gonna say if it was the size of the corridor, then yeah, just everyone just.
I'm going to use the battle axe I stole from the ogre so that its weapon breaks doing this.
Whole strength check.
I'm going to step back.
Use a different die and see
I
what
put on
happens.
my PPE.
Everybody stand to the left.
We have 16.
That is enough.
Sweet.
So yeah, you hit some of the stone near where it's already been.
Sorry, 18.
Yeah, and you break the edge of this door, like the stone around the edge of the door, enough that it starts to be able to push
Ow.
open.
I moved my arm wrong. I'm not used to doing it from that side. It should be from that side.
So it opens up to a room where it's 20 feet by 20 feet. It's another square room. And it contains a stone coffin. Ceiling is cracked and there's a lot of roots and water. Roots across the roof and there's water that sort of slowly dripping into the chamber.
Looking into a room, do I see any magic?
And there's also a small iron chest sort of at the foot of the coffin. You do not see any magic.
Well, one moment, I'm gonna go over the room looking for traps. I'm gonna go over that chest looking for traps. I'm gonna go over that coffin looking for traps. Give me about 30 minutes.
You've got it.
Roll
Okay.
investigation.
I turn around with my crossbow waiting for the goblin.
Yep.
He's no doubt on his way any moment now.
He's so boring.
17.
You find no
With
traps.
the body.
Alright. I'm gonna check the chest for traps. See if that's.
No, no, it's all.
Okay. Oh, sweet.
Cool. Is the chest locked?
And I'll try and unlock the chest because I'm presuming that's locked.
No, it's not locked.
Protected by
Alright,
ghosts, you don't need
Cool.
to lock.
Open it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
sealed
step-
room. You don't need to lock
get
it.
a dagger, step to the side, just like, just in case something falls.
Well, it's already been opened, so. It looks like there was once a book in there, but it's just been ruined by water damage. It looks like there was some neat clothes in there, like probably once nobles' clothes, but once again they've been ruined by time and water.
I'll check for a false bottom.
Certainly you find one.
Would someone recognise the size
It's a
of...
DC 10 investigation check, and if you're actively looking for that,
Yeah,
you find
well,
one.
it says in PHP if you're actively looking for something like that, like wooden floor, fake
Yeah,
floors.
I'm going to make you bother rolling for it.
Is
Sweet.
it like a big
I'll
book?
just pop up the bottom.
Yeah, inside you see there's a gold chain with a little like clasp, and there's two rings of silver and electrum.
Alright, I'll
Not even ready.
pick the necklace up and you grab the two rings and say, you wanna see if there's anything on these?
There isn't, but I'll hold on to it if you want.
There you go.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to open.
Alright.
I'll look in the chest. I'm gonna start casting many on the book. Does it do anything?
No.
Yeah.
Like it's so ruined that it doesn't even repair the book.
What's the chest like?
Nah. I mean, if you wanted to buy a chest, you could. No, I wouldn't.
Can I mend the chest?
I would say men kind of revert things to a previous state, whereas this has been
This is
warped
degraded.
and ruined so long.
Alright.
It doesn't even remember its previous state, unlike homeopathy.
Should we check in the coffin?
Yes, Truedream, would you mind
Stone coffin?
removing
You
the
already
lid
opened
for
the
me?
coffin.
Okay.
Hmm?
You already opened the coffin.
No, that was the chest.
Well, did you get the chain and the key rings?
No, that was
was
just
a
that was a
component.
false bottom in the chest.
Oh.
And coffin.
Maybe gently. Oh dear.
I still destroyed the body?
I'm going just for the lid.
Yeah, you force the lid off.
Yeah.
And you get a flash of conjuration and transmutation magic as you see there's a body lying inside, holding a sword, just off the sword itself.
Alright, no one touch anything. There's magic in there. Yep.
Very
God
good.
damn it.
What's your AC?
Me?
Yep.
I wouldn't have retaken my shield out, so
Oh, it's not going to matter because I've got 9 total. But the long sword in the hands just whips up into the air and tries to cut you. You just step back.
no wonder it missed. That's a terrible angle.
Exactly, that's why I missed. Are you all just everyone go? If you're going to act,
I'm gonna shut the lid.
I'm gonna try and grab the sword.
slide across the side. Alright, acrobatics.
Oh fuck yeah!
Is the
Not that way.
It's not very good, apparently.
I think it's in my leg somewhere.
Literally inside your muscle.
Yeah. So 20. All up. There it is.
You grab the sword.
I would like to examine
I'll
the contents.
try and
of the-
just
Down, boy, down.
It looks like a long dead body.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything on him?
Is,
Getting
there,
to the point where like clothes are floating away.
is there like a scabbard or anything in there that I can like?
No.
Just gonna put the lid back on.
Oh, you went whoomph.
Yeah,
The
you
lid
did.
went boomf. It's probably
Shattered.
broken on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the pieces back on.
You start doing that. You
Collapsing.
guys,
Can somebody give me a hand?
do either of you two do anything?
What are you doing in there?
Stepping back, enjoying the entertainment.
I'm keeping an eye out for the goblin.
Truedream, help me with the goddamn sword!
Okay, I'm gonna pull it over.
Well, before you have a chance to do that, I mean, it does attack you.
Yep.
And hits you. Fortunately, it's only being wielded one-handed. You get hit for 5 damage.
Ooh, I've got 1 point left.
Oh boy.
I'm just.
I'm going to approach now and just kind of like, with my strength, just kind of like plop the sword down.
Strength check.
Okay.
So it cuts your hand, I'm guessing, by that look.
Use a different dice. Use a different dice.
That was a different.
Oh my
Don't
god.
use a different dice then.
That was a nat 1. So that was a 3.
So you take 5 damage as you push it down.
This time I'm going to Stone's Endurance. I have 5 hit points.
I would like to make an Arcana check to see what this is.
Certainly.
I will assist.
Okay, I take
Roll
1
around,
damage.
Thank you.
No, I'm in the doorway and I've sort of looked back. So
You believe it is a flying sword.
Do I know how to turn it off?
Yeah, keep hitting it till it stops.
Alright, I'll throw in credit card. Touch at it. For 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Bloody hell, 1 damage. Brother, we need help in here. We must kill this sword.
14 to hit for 2 damage.
Well, because it's getting so late, the whole group as a party, unless you're going to do anything other than try to subdue it, you guys subdue the sword.
Okay, that works.
I
was-
the magic goes away.
My turn was going to be bashing it against the wall.
Yeah. I will roll 1 more attack against you,
Yeah.
and then.
Yeah, I'm probably going down.
No, it does like 9 to hit you.
No, yeah, no.
So eventually, yeah, the sword was once in good condition.
We
now
beat it
it's,
into submission.
now it's just like bent. We'll leave the game there for tonight,
The goblin's coming!
and the rest of the horde. So we'll come back in a couple of minutes if you're interested.
We're playing
No,
a
I think I'll
ritual
look
and I
at
didn't even get to use it today.
So the necklace and the rings weren't magical?
No, they won't. The necklace opens up when you look later, and there's like a portrait of a half elf in there. But
I don't think we've got any questions
Alright.
tonight, so we could probably.
alright, so yeah, it's getting late as well. So we will see you guys on next Monday for the next part. Tomorrow is the first episode of.
Sure is.
We haven't named.
We're going to the thing, no
Working title,
name.
The House of Mercy.
That's supposed to end on Thursday, of course. There's Star Wars. So thank you for joining us. We will see you later.